Good morning, Tim. Let's start this again. Good morning to Tim, Dwayne, and Denise. Good morning to Tim, Dwayne, and Denise. That was bad in the beginning.
Sounded good to me.
Good morning to Traci. Good morning to you. I am not you, but I'll have to do.
Thank you.
Oh.
You don't want to ever hear me sing. Everybody would go hide.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you.
Denise, we must have the same internet because mine is going. I'm pixelated on Facebook. I look like a robot. So we must have the same internet.
Good morning, Darlene, Sandy, and Joe. Good morning, Darlene, Sandy, and Joe.
I love that, the way you sing that. It just gives you a little bit of pep and a little bit of energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Oh. Chriso, have you got to go back to work yet?
I think my baby's coming in. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to pull this up on my phone too because I can't type.
Sonia, her grandbaby's coming. She'll be right here. Look, we did have 5 women in the chat. We could have thrown Dwayne in the mix and we would have had a party.
Wow, yeah. We could have picked on Dwayne, right?
Sandy, this red lipstick is because of down there, but your neighbor down there on the screen. She told me throw my red lipstick on and come on in today.
All right. I think of that song, Red, Red Wine.
Hey, Tony. Grayscale Painting is Tony, Joe. Oh, beautiful, beautiful artist. Oh my gosh.
Very, very nice.
I have never seen that. Now, he apparently has a channel. I'll have to go find him.
So any of you, Dwayne said UB40, Red, Red Wine. Red, red. I love that song too.
Okay, I'm putting a live chat on my phone because otherwise I can see it on my laptop, but I cannot respond.
Let me see without messing everything up.
So everybody got their coffee?
Girl, you know I got my coffee maker sitting beside me.
I know. I had to make mine before I came on.
I have to walk down the hall to do that, and I haven't moved out of bed yet, so not yet.
I don't blame you. This is special for me to set my alarm at 4:30, let me tell you. I've been sleeping in till about 9:30, and I've missed you guys every morning.
I'm trying to find. Okay. Oh, Dwayne. I'm sending Dwayne a picture. Hey, Johnny 5. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, you guys, I'll have to screen share. This is what I sent to Dwayne.
Okay, let's see it.
That's the red lipstick.
Oh, that's adorable.
I love it.
You guys, I told Joe, I said, we just need silly today.
Yes.
But I have a from April last year. 1 year ago, you guys. This is what I posted. So this is so true even today. Be strong. You never know who you are inspiring.
Exactly.
So
That is good.
and that was no, that's from 17. 3 years ago today, you guys. What am I talking about? Keevan got me a planner and it had inspirational things in it, and I would post them, but I like that. I was not strong. I was still in bed at that time, hiding out.
Jan, look what you have accomplished. You're full of life now. You're encouraging.
All right, baby, I love you.
You're an inspiration.
Bailey, did she eat? Oh, okay, she'll be fine. You guys, that is not me being bad to my doggy. Here, go get it. Yeah, Johnny 5 is in. Oh my gosh, Johnny.
I don't think I've ever seen him before.
Yeah. Johnny 5, you are here, aren't you? Over here, but you are up in. Golly, he said it yesterday. He hadn't been here in a while, but no.
He says you haven't forgotten again, LOL.
I know, and he has one person away from being at 800. So you guys, if you don't have Johnny 5, hit him up. One part.
I have 9:50.
Now Dwayne's sending me. He's sending me stuff now. England, Johnny 5.
Oh.
Let me get my notes. Even if I done wrote it 3 or 4 times, I'm gonna write it down again. Okay.
Good morning, Beth.
Okay, grayscale. Yes, Johnny, UK. And Beth. Beth, where are you from?
I don't think I've ever seen Beth before either. Meet a lot of new people in here.
I know. They're
That's
all
great.
right.
Beth is in my chat all the time. She's a sweetheart.
That's probably where I met Beth at. You guys, all right. This comes straight from our Dwayne. Today, you guys, we are going to chase away the blues.
It's going to be happy.
And be happy.
No sad.
Oh, Tony. Okay, he is on Facebook. Boy, I done missed all these.
Tony?
Yes, Tony. Come on over to Facebook. Let me send them the YouTube link. All
He's
right.
from Holland.
All right, Tony, just a minute. Let me send you the Facebook link. I have to pull it up, or I'll accidentally send the wrong link. Okay, let me see.
Oh, Beth lives in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, Gwen says, I need this today. A bit worried.
Here you go, Tony. That is where we're at right now. Oh, it's 14:45 p.m. over there. All right. Tony, you can make me do the math. See there?
2:45.
Wow.
All right. Tony is in where the flowers are. Holland. Did you say Holland? Sandy, did you say Holland?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's the tulip place.
Yep, that is. And Chrissy is from
England,
the
UK.
UK also.
And Chris, you guys, Chrissy is one of my artsy fartsy people. That's what I call us, Chrissy.
Well, why haven't I ever seen her on my channel? If she's an artsy fartsy person.
Well, see, you guys need to know who Just Sandy is. She makes, she's a silversmith. She makes silver jewelry, all kind of, oh my gosh, rings and necklaces, and
She has,
there he is.
and
Hey,
she has
Tony.
cute puppies too.
Hey,
Oh, yes.
Tony. Yeah, you want to let me show the ring I made for myself?
Yes. Oh, that's pretty.
This
See,
Beautiful.
I cannot even imagine that. When she first said she's going to put that in that black, I thought, oh no, she's going to ruin that beautiful opal. I just can't imagine how that's going to go together.
Looks good. That's
Look
beautiful.
at the colors in it. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
That is I think so far that's my favorite opal. That is just, that's amazing. And what
Yeah.
did you say the name of it is?
It's a Ethiopian opal in black coral.
And Chrissy, that is her ring.
That's
That is
a hunter.
But she said it feels good on her finger, and that's what counts.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
It's comfortable and I can't afford her jewelry. I just admire it.
You know, Dwayne, yesterday, Joe sent me a message and said if I ever have to be on by myself, you know, or give her a couple days, she'll come back on with me. So she had to get up super, super early, you guys. She's in California and I'm in Alabama.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling too good, but she said, throw on your red lipstick. So so, you know, I said we need happy. We need we need to have happy joy.
I even brought to cheer you. I brought my bunnies that I make.
Oh, that's cute. Let me make it big. Oh, that's so cute. Did you start with wood?
Yes, yeah. And I
that's so cute.
I wish I could find some more wood bunnies, but because I got these at the Dollar Tree and they don't have any more. I wish I could find some more wood bunnies.
Did you show it? Did you show oh wait. I like the pink, but for some reason I like the blue. Or is that purple?
This is blue. Yeah. So anyway, I thought, well, okay, I'm going to bring my bunnies. If anyone gets serious, I'm going to show a bunny.
Chrissy, that's what's so great about all of us. There's so many of us that we do all kind of things. Traci does great at the adult coloring books. I don't. I use them as inspiration, or when I get to start making things, I can tear something out and use it with my multimedia kind of stuff, medium that I want to do. Sandy does it all. Sings. I'm going to talk about you, Sandy. She sings. She makes art with her jewelry, and she can paint. So Sandy does it all. She does it all.
I didn't know Sandy sings.
Good morning to Tony, Chrissy, Beth, and Sonia. Good morning to Tony, Chrissy, Beth, and Sonia. Who else did I miss?
Chrissy wanted my my link, and so I typed in the chat so she can just hover over it and grab the channel that way. Yeah, we figured out the other day that I've made over 300 pieces of jewelry live on YouTube.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And I showed Kevin the small scale of the metal puzzles, like you said, and I told him what you said. Okay.
Did he like them or?
So yeah, I had the laptop and we were looking at it, and I said, "Can't you imagine a life-size deer like you was talking about with its antlers and it's all made out of metal? That would be cool, Sandy."
Well, even smaller ones, just I saw the smaller ones in metal, just a real light, thin sheet, just sitting on somebody's desk or on a shelf or something like that.
Good morning to Johnny 5 and Tony 2. Good morning to Johnny 5 and Tony 2.
Well,
Okay, I think I
Chrissy,
got everybody now.
Chrissy, if you go to, it says just Sandy. If you go there, Sandy usually goes live a couple hours after I end. So, and she'll sit there and they talk and they make jewelry. And yesterday after the jewelry, everybody just sat there, didn't we, Sandy? Just chit chatting, just like she said, a free zone. And good morning from Amber and Matt.
Good morning to Amber and Matt too. Good morning to Amber and Matt too.
Good morning, Maya too.
It's a no drama, no judgment zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. We need some of those.
Yep.
We do.
We just laugh and have a good time.
I'm reading, you guys. I'm not froze. I'm reading. I'm pixelated on Facebook, but sometimes I look better pixelated. That's why I put that cap on today.
I like your cap. Different.
I'd love to get a couple of those caps. I think they look neat. They're
Tony?
welders' hats, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, I felt like poo when I woke up this morning. My eyes were so swell. I just did not feel good. And I remembered I done told Joe, and she done set her clock. If somebody's going to get up 4 o'clock to be on, I better dang well know there's a place for her to go. So I got up, got in touch with my peeps. Kevin gave me bacon. He fed me bacon.
Bacon sounds good.
That big, but still. Sometimes just getting on with your friends can make you feel better. Is that not right, Sandy?
That's right.
That's why no matter, the only thing that usually puts me down, if I ever get a fever, then I can't function. But even if I'm in pain, I think if I lay in bed, I'm still in pain. It doesn't make me feel any better. So I just try to do the best I can.
No, Beth, I was too tired when I got off last night. I wasn't expecting to go on again last night and make something too. So after I get back from the CT scan today, my hair is coming off.
You're shaving your hair?
Are you gonna shave it for real? You gonna cut it all off?
Yep.
When you gonna do that?
When I get back from the CT scan today.
Can I ask a stupid question? What made you decide to do that?
Well, because I need a haircut so bad, and I'm not going to go in and get one. So, I've shaved it before.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I have a nice looking head for a shaved head. At least that's what I've been told.
Oh, well, that's good.
Chrissy cut her own, and it was cute. Chrissy, if you want to send me a picture through Facebook and you don't mind sharing, I'll show them.
I'm going to leave the top long. I'm just going to shave around the bottom.
Oh yeah, Sandy cuts her hair and it always looks good. Yeah, MawMaw is in Cheeto's dream world. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I was selfish when I saw my name on one of the bags of Cheetos. I ate that whole bag except Kevin ate a couple, and it made me sick. That's what I got. I should let MawMaw have those. That's what happens when you get selfish.
No, she's out of Cheetos again and crying. Last night.
You need to buy a case of Cheetos.
Oh, look what
Yep.
Tony said about you. So
Aw. Thank you.
you guys,
It's not
that
that
is
good, trust me.
Tony. I'll just be honest. When Traci wasn't on a week or so, people just didn't come. I think they'd pop in. And I told, not Glenn, but Landshark. I told him when he said, where's Traci? I said, you better stay on at least 5 minutes. Don't you just come in and say, where's Traci, and jump out. So I kept typing his name in, see if he was still in there. All right, let me share. Chrissy's hair. All right. Look how cute.
Oh, that is cute.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me of what they used to call the pixie style.
Yeah.
When, what was her name? Mia Farrow. When Mia Farrow, she come out with that really short cut. Oh, Diana.
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. I know it is, baby boy. Diana, your name is the same as my grandson that's here, the same as his mama's name. So he thinks I'm singing to his mama.
Oh,
I'd sing to your mama if she came on, but she's at work.
Oh, goodness. Joe, Diana, Brianna Fairchild. She is in her 60s. She is in college, and she usually runs up to 5 miles a day.
wow.
And she does different shows to where if something just comes to her mind, because, now she's having to shut in. So if something comes to her mind, she does these. Oh, thank you. Sweetness, love. Thank you.
Good morning, the sweetness love. Good morning to you. Good morning, the sweetness love. Good morning to you.
You just jumped in there, didn't you? Thank you.
Well, from the ages, I'm the old lady of the group.
Miss you too, Sweetness Love. You guys, they're the cutest couple. You guys stay safe too. And thank you for the showing the love. Is because
Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
Vanessa, Vanessa 68. Well, I got about 11 years on you, Vanessa.
oh, Vanessa. Oh goodness, Vanessa, Sandy, pretty much. Sandy, you sound like Sandy because did you read off what Vanessa said?
Yeah.
She's 68 and she walks from her bedroom to her kitchen.
Well, I make it to the bathroom every morning.
We do.
Not a necessity, right?
Traci, Eva is on Facebook.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
And you guys, I want you to keep Eva in your prayers. She has gone through a loss. So I would just say that. She did put it, I think it was in your prayers, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to just
So
people that need continuous prayers.
Oh, Vanessa, you're
Oh, that's funny, Vanessa.
And I do that.
look, yesterday, I think they got exercise yesterday. Her and MawMaw. They had the LASIK run. That
Oh.
needs to be, that right there needs to be like the Olympics, to see who goes the most on the LASIK run. And if any of you younger people don't know what LASIK is, it's to help take the swelling down. And there's only one way, and that's going to the bathroom. And her and MawMaw, they were on it yesterday.
Vanessa,
Well,
my appointment's at 10:30.
Oh, you were still doing it until, what'd you say, 10:30?
No, Vanessa asked me what time my appointment was,
Oh,
and it's at 10:30. It takes me about an hour and a half to get there.
Oh, really? You have to go that far? Wow.
Bye, Dwayne.
okay, Dwayne, just know that we're praying for you, and I don't even have to say I love you. My sweet, squishy, soft, giving you the cooties. Everybody give them cooties. Mothership cooties, we love you.
I'll put you on my prayer list, Dwayne, in my prayer angel group.
Vanessa, Dwayne is, he says, stop. Dwayne, somebody tested positive where he works. And so he just asked for prayers to keep him and his family safe because he's been sick. He just got over being sick. So, and we know he loves the hugs and the sweetness and talking about he's our big fluffy bear. So
He's a munchkin.
Munchkin.
Right now, you can't hug anyone.
Oh yeah, yesterday he got me. He said he hadn't got no prayer jar. Vanessa got him. Vanessa said, you got one about the same time I did. He never saw it.
He never. Oh.
No, because it's in Heather. It's on Heather's desk.
Oh.
I said it was a lighthouse because they share light with everybody. You know, that's the way I thought of them. So I did him a lighthouse, him and Heather.
Well, I have mine on my room divider on one of the shelves. I don't know if you've seen it, Darlene. And you can see it in one of my DIY videos.
Look, Joe, I know it's early to get up, but I guess next Tuesday we'll plan again. This time I'm going to plan better to do, oh my goodness, let me see. Oh, Art Therapy Tuesday will be again next week. And we have Barbie Crafts on. Hey, Barbie. There's some link on YouTube.
Good morning to Barbie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Barbie. Good morning to you.
I don't see Barbie yet.
She's on Facebook. So I send her, what I do is I send out the YouTube link when they come on Facebook.
Yeah.
See you, Tony.
Bye, Tony. So yeah, maybe Barbie will come on this side.
I
said this.
love Barbie cooking videos that were like 6 and 7 years ago. I watched them the other day. And it was kind of fun.
Oh, Willow. You guys, Willow has not been feeling
Willow, good morning to you. Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you.
So glad to see you today, Willow. So happy. She hasn't been feeling good. Her internet's been crappy. I think everybody's internet has, but
yeah, I think it's an overload. Everyone's home and on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Kids are home doing schoolwork from home. People are home doing work from home.
I just wonder how it's going for these moms having to be teacher, homeschooler.
Now my
friends that have jobs outside of the home, and they're working from home and trying to keep their kids up with their schoolwork. That's got to be a lot of work.
Now my grandkids, it's actually the school teachers that are online. And like they have to actually clock in. They have a special lunchtime, break time. So the moms don't really have anything to do with it other than make sure their kid is up and,
Right.
walking
That's
in.
nice.
But I asked my grandson what he thought about it, and he said it was harder than regular school.
Really?
Yeah, because as far
They're
as
missing their friends. They're missing their
and then asking questions is a little more difficult, I think. But anyway, that's and
You
it's
don't get
a
everything
Christian
you have
private school. So,
in my mouth.
but I know a lot of moms and dads have to do the homeschooling.
Oh, Willow.
Mm,
Mm.
I
Willow
love you,
can't-
Willow.
Get the fun together.
Willow, there's so many people in
I'll be
here
right
that
back.
get suggestions and they can't get them right now. And
What's the problem?
I'm look, if you tear my good pair of leggings,
Willow, I went on eBay and got a used computer for about $200, and it is really good. It's got Windows 10 on it and everything. It was from a
Let me
guy who
get-
refurbishes computers, but for $200, it is really an excellent computer.
I'm going to feed her, but I know it ain't good. It ain't the same as what she wants. She wants these Reese's things. But let me go quick and I'll be right
Willow,
back.
I'm having to eat a lot more carbs, so that puts weight on because I can't afford my healthy diet anymore. The healthy food is a lot more expensive.
And that doesn't make any sense to me that all of the pain management and mental health, if at any time, this is the time that we need mental health help, and then they shut it down. That's crazy.
And I went to my cardiologist he handles my leg problem. And everybody was just with the mask and gloves, and I don't know why they couldn't handle the pain management like that. Why they would close the necessity.
And then it won't let me watch it. I want to watch Dallas Cowboys. And
It sounds like Traci is dealing with her grandchild.
Yeah. I haven't seen mine for a week, but I'm going to go over there today. I've been just limiting to one day a week.
Yeah.
I don't worry about it, but my son worries about it.
Baltimore Ravens or watch that?
yeah,
Oh, I guess it's not recording everything. It's not. Must be not anything on right now.
Mm.
I done taught my coffee cold.
Yeah, I pretty much, I got a little left. I drank a lot of it. Yeah, Willow, my daughter-in-law gave me a steak the other day, and I think it was the first steak I've had in 3 months.
Wow.
It was yummy.
Guys, we have somebody in our group, and I'm not going to share their name, but I'm going to share a little bit of their story. They've been sick for 3 or 4 weeks, and the doctor now, before they can do anything else, get them oxygen or home health care, has said that they've got to go get tested. And the testing station is 42 miles away from them.
Oh my goodness.
And so they're trying to figure out the logistics of getting them to the testing station and that, so she can start getting oxygen and the things that she needs. So lift them up in prayer that God will make a way for her to go and get.
Absolutely.
I mean, some of the rules right now are
That stinks. Why can't they bring over oxygen? They used to always deliver the oxygen tanks or the compressors.
well because Medicare says there has to be a reason that they're on oxygen. They've got to justify it.
Shit, excuse
So,
my language.
Yeah.
That is totally ridiculous.
Tracy, Vita is on, I think it's Vita, on Facebook.
Good morning to Vita. Good morning to you. Good morning to Vita. Good morning to you.
And I told Vita to come join us on YouTube. And there's the link, Vita, because at least that way you can see what everybody else is saying.
Oh, Sonia,
Yeah.
I have been praying, and I'm asking for everyone to pray for me that my injection 2 weeks from today will still be, I'll still be able to get it, because I'm past due and I am hurting for certain. Haven't been sleeping, haven't been really eating much because I can't get comfortable. Good morning, Kale. Good morning, Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mommy. Good morning to you. That's what I'm going to call that one.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. I don't believe that you've been here before, but welcome. Welcome, welcome, Mama. Uh-oh, she said, morning, Mama. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is.
I have not ever seen that name before, but
Let me see.
let's get oxygen. Yeah, usually Willow, all the doctor had to do is write a prescription. And
I was about to put your name, Amber. I
I was
just
hovering over her name like she was a troll. I was just waiting to see.
Mhm.
no. Amber is the one I've said before that she came one evening and didn't have way home. We didn't have a car. So I just scooted over. And we gave her the only part of the bed there was, and that was with me and Kevin. I was fine. I slid over. She slept on my side. She's been one of my kids, so yes.
Willow, mine's scheduled for the 21st, so I am just praying that they're going to be able to still do it.
You know, I am going to put pain management for all, because there's a lot of us out here. Well, I don't anymore. They just said we can't help you, so I don't have to, but there's so many of us that's what brought us together. If you could say pain brought us together, God brought us together through our being at home and stuff. So a lot of you guys can't get to a doctor, and so
what I don't understand is, they're saying that all essential things or life sustaining, and it may not be absolute life sustaining, but it certainly is quality of life sustaining for me to get my injection. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
I didn't jump the gun that time. I usually jump the gun and I'll go, and I stop so Tracy can sing.
no, I'm going to bite my tongue as far as there's a place that's open that I don't think is essential, and yet the pain management is not.
Right.
But I said, we decided this wasn't going to be negative. Otherwise, I'd bring it up. But their decision to pain management is a necessity. It's essential.
Sonia, I think that's the problem here too, is that they are trying to preserve the PPE for the doctors and nurses in the ERs and in the hospitals that are actually treating patients. But holy camole, you know?
Hey, Will.
Good morning to Will. Good morning to you. Good morning to Will. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Will. Good morning.
Yeah, it will. Thank you for coming in and watching my video on Josie Cares yesterday. I put one up about fear. And I only have a couple of comments, but he was one of them.
I commented this morning.
Yeah, I have to go in there and give you a little heart.
But yeah, that was a good video, Joe.
Thank you.
You guys, when I tell you you're part of the family, you guys are. Because yesterday, Will, after I shut down, MawMaw was just getting up and, moving around. I said, oh, MawMaw, I found out Will is single. He's single. He's got his own house. That's why he's painting it. Then I went in there and I said, Casey, Will is single. and he's got his own house he's fixing up. So your family, I mean, it's just your family, all of you. I mean, if something great happens, we don't just think of the sad, bad things. We, if there's a great thing that happens, I'm through the house. I can tell MawMaw and Casey, but sometimes Kevin will know who I'm talking about. So when something good happens, I'm through the house. Guess what happened with Joe or Traci, or it will be you guys all pray for Traci or pray for Sandy. It's not just the sad and bad stuff. It's the great things.
Oh, absolutely.
And Jennifer Hayes, it touches my heart every time you post a milestone.
I know, 2 years plus. That is
fantastic.
Yeah.
A hard thing to do.
I get excited every time. I
asked on the video last night for good things that have happened to, the people in the chat. And Ruth Bond said that she had won, I think it was $500 on the lottery the night before.
awesome.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. And Raven got a $1,200 refrigerator for $280.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes we focus on the negative too much of, all of the junk that's happening to us. And we need to get, praise reports going.
Yeah.
Sonia, Lizz is okay. She's been sleeping in. She sent me a message. I seen it this morning. Like I said, I come in this morning in this room, and all across my screen, I had a lot of messages. But she said she's okay. She's been sleeping in. I think she's been really, really tired.
Well, the living situations that we're in right now will cause a lot of stress, and that causes you to be tired.
Right.
Well, for me, other than I haven't been, working for my son, my lifestyle hasn't changed that much. I don't go anywhere, even when, before this, other than work and to the store or once in a while to a doctor, but I don't go anywhere. So my lifestyle really hasn't changed that much. So it's probably not as difficult for me. Except, what's going on is so sad and horrible. But as far as being in the house, I'm just happy I have a roof over my head. Think about the poor homeless people right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where, you know, where can they stay to be safe?
I get it, Mommy. I get it that the pain management patients are at the bottom, but goodness gracious. But yeah, I do want to focus more because it does do me some good to be positive and come on here. When I was off for a week because I was miserable, when I came on here, it did perk me up. I didn't last real super long, but it did perk me up just to talk to my friends, and it does make a difference. And I don't know where I would be in all of this craziness without friends, because I only leave the house for doctor's appointments, church, and then my husband and I usually grocery shop together, but right now he's doing the grocery shopping himself. But that's just to get me out of the house one more day a week. But they're only asking that one person per family go out to the store. So he's already going out to work, so he goes to the store, so that way I'm home all the time. And it does I lose track of what day it is because I don't have any opportunities to leave the house, but I still like to come on here and see my friends. Oh, awesome, Sonia. Sonia got accepted to do online shopping as a new customer.
Oh,
Awesome.
very good.
Willow, I had both mine natural. I no injection with either one.
I had my last one with no injection, and actually he came out much healthier, and it's better for the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, we got our 4 boxes of coffee. I'm just saying, we sat on coffee, and I'm filtering our water. Some of it we can do out of the faucet, but some of it I'm filtering it. But hey, we're safe. So far, God is always good. He is always good. And today is why does Darlene have on that wild eye makeup? Because Darlene wanted to be silly today. Hey, Ian.
Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you.
You guys, I'm going to make a playlist on my channel, and it's going to be artsy fartsy, but it's going to have all my artsy fartsy friends in it. Just Sandy, Ian. Oh my gosh. Who was on earlier? Grayscale, Tony.
Grayscales.
And then we have Bruce.
Yours.
Then we have Bruce. Look, chick, she ain't. What are you doing in New York? I want to know what the chick's doing in New York. Amber. She's from here. I don't know what in the world she is doing in New York.
Yeah, New York's not.
Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you. I know I didn't sing to you, Ciosa, even if you did say hi. I wasn't.
Ciosa, we don't have a scripture for today. I looked, but this is what Denise said one day, and it stuck. We are warriors, not worriers. But even a warrior takes caution. I'm just going to say that, you guys. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you guys just go out there, go where you want to amongst all the crowd and all that, because God gives us He gives us a brain.
Yeah, He gives us a brain to use it.
And He even had the people separated that had leprosy from the clean, the clean or the people
Uninfected.
that are well. So, you know, use your brain.
Common sense, you know.
Yes, God gave it to you for a reason.
Yeah. Wash your hands. Wash things off. Yes, Sandy.
I have to go. I have to go get ready.
Oh, okay.
I have to
Oh, the
go.
Good luck.
coffee,
Love
the
you.
coffee.
Have a safe
Have a safe
trip,
trip.
Sonny.
All right, guys. I love you all.
Love
Thank you
you.
for your prayers.
We will pray.
Cooties. I cootied her away. Sonia, can you hear it?
I hear the coffee pot.
Sonia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sonia hears it and she says makes her have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I, was working in my nursing career, if the patient had difficult urinating, we would turn the faucet on in the wash basin in their room,
Mm-hmm.
and it works most of the time unless there's another medical reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ciosa, especially you. Ciosa says she needs to protect the small human. Yes, you
Uh-huh.
do. You have to be extra careful. And, we all have friends here. And even if you want to talk one day, Sandy, and Denise talked on FaceTime. You could FaceTime just like you're sitting like we are now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in all your guys' house. Oh, speaking of fabric mask, Crystal is supposed. She's sending me one, and Crystal is now. I can't think of her channel when I usually.
Rosie's Closet.
Yes, Rosie's Closet. She told me what color did I want because she's making them and she's selling them, so I won't have to go out next time with my other mask on.
I called my mom last night because my mom is a sewer and she's going to make a few for my house. Good morning to Judy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Judy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judy. Good morning. Jennifer, most of the time I'll say Rosie's Closet and I forget it's Crystal. So, and Ian is another one that has wonderful, great, but he says tonight is a full moon and the date on which Jesus had his last supper.
I have been watching, which we do have a channel on our cable company that we have here, and they show Catholic services and like the daily morning mass, the daily afternoon mass. So I will be able to still see the Holy Week services some way or another. They're doing some of the ones from our diocese on the diocese website, but it's just kind of weird. It's so weird to not go.
Yeah. Well, Willow, about the mask, I have the white medical mask because a couple of years ago I made an emergency tote bag with, like, they recommend, like, say if there's an earthquake or something. So I have like an outfit, a pair of pajamas, a quilt, batteries, medication, flashlight, and I had 10 masks in there.
Oh, wow.
So I surprised myself. I thought, wow, it came in handy. So I've seen a lot of people around here wearing the white, medical one.
I really didn't. The ones I saw wear them, it didn't bother me. I didn't think about it because there's some people probably have them at home already.
I think there's some people that spend every second of their life trying to make somebody else's life miserable.
Yeah.
Like criticizing, being judgmental. Like, I have the white medical mask, but I've had them for 2 years in my emergency bag. So what am I going to do? give them to somebody else and not have any. I mean, it's kind of stupid. Now, if
Well,
somebody needed one or needed some, yes. In fact, I offered him to my son, and he said, "No, Mom, you keep them."
Well, they have like my brother, and I'm very proud of my brother. He's a pretty quiet guy. You'd be surprised because he's really not anything personality wise like his sister, like his big sister. But we've always been pretty close, and he's just real quiet and shy. But he is going out every once a week. He is getting lists from my aunt, who is almost 80, my mom, who is 77, and my aunt, who is 73. And he goes and he gets them all groceries and then delivers them back to their house so that they don't have to go into the stores and take a chance on being exposed. And I think that's pretty cool of him.
That's cool.
that's
Yeah.
what Karen, my sister-in-law, has done. But me and Casey went the other day, and I really, doing the shopping, then coming home, wiping everything down, it was a little much for me. That we should be set for a little bit more.
My nephew is a police officer in a county near us, and his police department had ran out of and was running out of PPE for their police officers because they were diverting them to the hospitals and the EMTs and the paramedics. But the police officers sometimes are the first to respond. And he has a sister-in-law that lives in the Washington, D.C. area. She was able to get him a box of gloves and sent them to him in the mail. So he at least has disposable gloves.
Yeah, I don't know how we got the gloves. I think it was for MawMaw. So many healthcare workers coming in and out, but I have always really, when some of the things that I use to, as far as with art, a lot of things I've used would say use a respirator. I think that's a lot of reason I messed up my allergy so bad was because I used to use paint stripper. I mean, it said on there could cause cancer, use a respirator or use it outside. And I just would use it. And so paint stripping, spray painting, all the kind of stuff, if you are a crafter or an artist, that some of the stuff you use, or even glues, some glues will get you. So I really need to keep, when all this is over, there's probably going to be an abundance of masks.
And when people making the mask, it's great and it's wonderful, but you still need to be concerned about the fabric you use, because it's got to be really good cotton. Because if there's, sometimes the weave in fabric is not tight enough, and the mask isn't going to be any good. And if it doesn't fit correctly, and it doesn't fit down under or in the right position, bacteria is still going to get in there.
Well,
they made the point in Michigan, the governor, when she did her news conference yesterday, that the reason she's asking people to wear the homemade cloth masks is, and she did specify a tight weave cotton, blah, 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 or a bandana type material, but they are asking people to use it because they're finding more and more cases where people have been exposed by people who were asymptomatic at the time when they had contact with them. So that they're trying to use it mostly to keep people from spreading it, rather than, doesn't necessarily protect you from getting it still. And they've been very good about telling people that you still have to wash your hands, you still have to be careful, you still have to do all the other things.
Sonia, that's not really funny, because I'm not saying you ain't, what I'm saying is your daughter. No, I could see that, because a bra has layers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
if you were to take that and cut it a certain way and put those layers, it don't matter what it's made out of.
Yeah, it's actually the bra would probably work better than some of these homemade masks because
Mm-hmm.
it's like I was thinking, I sell on eBay and I had one lady buy like 10 yards of fabric, and I had some fabric that I only it was cheaper, and I put for $2 a yard, and it'll work. It was good fabric, but you really don't know what you're buying, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And if
That
you're using really cheap cotton where the weave isn't
Mm-hmm.
tight, I'm not going to do
Yeah.
anything. That's my biggest concern about people making the mask.
Destiny is on Facebook. I asked her was she working
Good
it.
morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
You
You be
guys, I
super
did.
careful with those.
Uh-oh.
Those are very special to your Nana.
I did my best, and
Make sure you put the lids back on tight.
I did my best the other day, and I found the only do rag or whatever you call it to put over my face, and it was one that Kevin was going to throw away, and I said, "Well, I'll keep it." There we go. Let me see. I wore that.
Very
That's
good.
and I was hoping people would really stay away from me, but I found that people liked it and wanted to start a conversation. And me and Casey was walking real fast to get that just a microwave. So I got
I
to
don't
find
know where
something else because that drew attention. You'd think that people would be like, "Oh my gosh," but no. But I'm
Hi,
gonna tell you,
Donna. Good morning.
I couldn't hardly breathe, you guys. It was hard. It was hot outside, and I couldn't hardly breathe, even through just a bandana. It was hard. Good morning, San Juana.
Good morning, San Juana. Good morning to you. Good morning, San Juana. Good morning to you.
With Sonia, there is a picture out there on somewhere, probably on my other Facebook, where after my daughter's surgery, me and Casey found one of her bras. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Casey, come look." And I have one side on my head. And he was like, "Oh my gosh," he put one as he put his head in it. And we done it up under our neck, and we was face to face, and yes, we took that picture and put it on Facebook. We did.
Too funny.
And one of her friends said, "Tiffany," they said, "Is that Tiffany's bra?" And we bust out laughing at that because I'm like, how did she know whose bra it was? But yeah, back then Kevin was like, "Y'all shouldn't have put that on there." But it was funny. So Sonia, kudos to your daughter. Tell her.
Well, Sonia's right. I mean, actually the bra would work better than some of these, thinner cotton masks
Mm-hmm.
as far as safety feature.
I mean, yeah, but all right, when we worked in the mill, we were told at all times we were supposed to wear earplugs because the little foam things. And we were always supposed to wear the dust mask.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happened? We would wear the dust mask around our neck and the ear things hanging off, just hanging there in case somebody come through. Then we could put it on. I could not breathe in the mill wearing that. And my ears, I could not, it'd give me fluid on my ears, but it was for a reason. It was for a reason.
You have to have some humor with everything going on. You could do a show with everyone wearing a bra for a mask.
I'm telling you. And I have to say, at the age I was and the way my supervisor was acting toward me, I'm glad I can't go back in time because I would have wore the dust mask, and there's no telling what I would have wrote on that dust mask. That every time he'd be sneaking trying to see if I was on my job, he would have seen what I was thinking. So it's a good thing, you guys. It's a good thing.
You're kind of frozen, darling.
Am I? All right.
At least on my screen. Yeah, I think a little, now, doesn't mean we don't take everything serious, but sometimes I think a little humor helps.
Am I better?
Relieves you of that thinking about, you know, horrible things.
Am I better?
Yes.
Mama's going to catch that image. I see that image on Facebook. Mama's going to capture that image. Oh, Ian.
Oh, man.
You got to get Miss Jackson on here and we will talk with her. Even now, you guys, I was wearing the little earbuds and I was having a lot of fluid on my ears when I was in the kitchen. So even if, you know, sometimes if you wear these too long, it will get you. I keep getting, look, I have glasses, but I've got to get my eyes done. 2000.
I'm way overdue for having my eyes checked. And I thought about it the other day. I thought, well, I should have done it before all this happened. But now I have to wait.
Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
I just got an email from the pharmacy that the doctor did not approve one of my medications.
Traci, you're going to have to get on telephone.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give them a call because that's my Xanaflex. I need that. I don't sleep already.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute this a minute and see if I can get a hold of them.
Yes.
And use a strong tone and be a little pushy. Otherwise, they won't take you serious.
Shoot.
Okay.
I used to take that medication at night, and that it's a very good one if you are in a lot of pain at night. It's called Xanaflex, and my doctor switched me to one medication. I take one in the morning, one at night. But if I'm hurting really, really bad at night, I will swap out that one with the Xanaflex. Because she'll tell me, no, don't take two together. Don't never take both together. You will not wake up. So if it's that bad, I will, because I keep my medicines in a little container that separates. I mean, I'm at that time, separated. So if it's in the evening, I take that one out, put it in the morning slot, to make sure. And you guys, I've got no OCD about my medicine. I count. When it's time to fill for the week, I will count and I recount and I look at it to make sure. I am very, very weird when it comes to my medicines because, yes, I take some that if you are not careful, you will not wake up. If you get the wrong combination.
And there's a lot of people that, overdose and actually, die.
Accidental, yeah.
Accidentally, and especially a lot of older people who, are, what I should say, have a poor memory.
Yeah.
And it's really important to be careful with your meds.
Good morning, 5 Speed. I love that frog just sitting there looking zen. We have some out there in our pool. Right now our pool is green. And I wish we could even scoop one up to show you guys. Baby, about how big is the biggest? Come over here.
Biggest what?
The biggest, you want me to get you coffee?
The biggest what?
Frog we got out there.
Probably about I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds.
Can you imagine a 4-pound bullfrog?
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, when a sugar is a 5-pound bag of sugar. I mean, they are huge, and they're making the next door neighbors mad. One of them was cussing. Casey was out there one night, and they didn't see Casey sitting out there. He smokes outside, and he usually don't like that the bullfrogs used to keep him awake, but he likes them now. And he said, "Mom, the neighbors." One of them got out cussing and said, "What is that sound? I hear a sound." Somebody said, "Idiot, it's bullfrogs." He said, and he was cussing. "Well, I'm tired of hearing that from morning to nighttime, day in and day out." So I got paranoid thinking he was going to poison our bullfrogs.
Wow.
But yes, they are big. And it's, right now, they'll eat bugs. They're good for now until we are able to get our pool back up and running. There's other things important right now. Oh, no. We went through this yesterday, Will. We went through this yesterday. Will, I should have did a video yesterday of me opening the can of Progresso soup. Chicken enchilada Progresso, and pouring it in the bowl and microwaving it, because you and Kimmy wanted me to do a video on me cooking. That was what I did.
Oh, I don't cook very much anymore.
Well, I just didn't feel good yesterday. I went to sleep at 7:30 and didn't even want to get up this morning. Sonia, it is relaxing. The air conditioner messed up, so we've got windows open, and the air smells so great. And at night, the sounds coming in my window is very relaxing. I love it.
Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Traci had to step away, so she'll sing when she gets back. Will, my husband, he cooked his breakfast for him and Casey, and I had bacon. It was that big, but I had bacon.
She's making me hungry now.
Well, yesterday when I was on by ourselves, we got talking about so much food, and that's why I started binging. I was eating. What all did I eating? Ate my cereal. Then I was in there. I ate Fritos, and I ate Kevin's Cheez-Its. That was the the spicy, and this like the two kind of cheese. I was eating everything, you guys, and I called it
cute. I like that.
And because I put it as food binging, oh no, they wasn't gonna let me. They wasn't gonna let me advertise it, so they gave it a yellow mark that you guys could view it, but I couldn't get ads on it. So I went back and changed it. What did I say? The Foodie Blues. I changed the name. I took off binge, because I didn't think about binge eating being something negative. So I took that off, and I put that I wanted it reviewed, and they put the green mark on it. So, I mean, that's weird though.
Well, on my other channel, which I only have 92 subscribers, my title originally I was going to put fear and panic, and they wouldn't let me upload it until I took panic off of there.
That's why sometimes you just go through and you rework something and put it back and see if they change it. But right now,
Hi, Casey.
lean down a little bit so they can see. Ah, there you go.
I'm on break.
Oh, you're on break. I forgot. Yay, yay.
Casey's working right now on the computer.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he got a different job, and so me and MawMaw's not his job anymore.
Oh, got to take care of yourself now, right?
Yes, but that's good. Look, we're at a point. See, God does things for a reason. He really does.
Yep, he does.
Oh boy. All right, Traci. Did they make you mad?
I'm just trying to figure something out, but let me sing to 5 Speed and Michelle. Good morning to 5 Speed and Michelle too. Good morning to 5 Speed and Michelle too. Is today a Jewish holiday?
Do what?
Is today a Jewish holiday?
I don't know.
Holiday.
You said
I'm
it's
gonna.
Jewish, yeah.
My doctor is Jewish, and they said they're closed for the holiday. What holiday in the heck?
Is it there because of Passover or I don't know?
I don't know. That's what I'm checking to see.
Probably due to Passover.
Holiday.
Dang, Sandy would have known. Sandy grew up Jewish. She would have known.
I think Passover is tomorrow.
Dates of
So,
Jewish
what
holiday.
would the holiday be for the Jewish custom today, Casey?
Passover, I think.
When does it start?
I thought it started tomorrow. But people are calling for the 3 days of darkness to happen right after Passover.
I don't know if you guys could hear Casey. He said Passover's tomorrow, but he said
I
people,
think it's tomorrow.
yeah, people are asking for 3 days of darkness
Oh.
after the Passover. So I've never heard
Well, I
that.
couldn't get a prescription filled, and then I needed to talk to someone to get my prescription filled, and they said that I had to call back tomorrow because they're closed for the holiday today, but I don't know what holiday it is.
I don't either.
It could be Passover related. It could be Passover related, Michelle.
But I am
And I know
blessed.
that they've been operating on minimal staff, so you think that, I mean, not all of the doctors that work in that office are Jewish, just my doctor, that maybe some of the other doctors would be in, but apparently not.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. All right.
Well, medical just isn't like it used to be. I miss you can tell my age. I miss the old days, though, when doctors actually really cared and called you at home.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And if they, they always had a doctor on call.
Well, they're supposed to be doing that right now with everything shut down. I had a meeting with my doctor.
Well, they said if it was an emergency, I could talk to a doctor, but they don't consider refilling a prescription an emergency.
Oh, Casey's on Facebook. You're going to have to sing to him.
Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you.
But, it's so strange. He was supposed to start at another job, and that they were just all crazy. And I said, well, baby, just pray about it. Don't worry, just pray about it. And then they got in touch with them. The next job they found for him was $2 more an hour. And I said, see?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just have to leave it to the Lord and stop trying to rush him. It's in his time,
Ian, all of you, anybody that is new, right now, that the link I just put up there, that's Casey, that's Porch Church Network, which we haven't got to do in a while, but that's Casey, which most of you, I think, know that. Oh, so see. You just think you're pulled in 17 different ways right now. You just wait. You just wait. In about 9 months, you can be pulled in about 100 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll still be here for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good morning, Vicky Porter. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vicky Porter. Good morning to you.
oh, that's great, Casey. Now I got to sing to my friend. Good morning to Trixie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Trixie. No, I'm not even going to say that. I thought something in my head. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Vicky, if you have Facebook, I would so tell you what I was thinking, but I'm going to leave that alone.
I'm just gonna make sure y'all wasn't sick or nothing.
We can hear Casey.
If you needed something, I'd bring it to you,
No. We can hear Casey.
Yeah, so far.
Sandy.
Sandy.
Hi, guys.
Vicky Porter's in the chat. Vicky's in the chat.
Yeah, that's on 3
Hey,
days
Vic.
a week over here.
Let me turn that on.
So are you ready to go, Sandy?
3 days a week and another
Pretty much. Yep.
3 days a week.
I cleaned all of my hairs on my head and I showered and did all the stuff I think I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
I think.
Who's gonna drive you?
Kent.
It's political and it's personal.
Kent's going to drive.
Like it's their own private company.
Good.
Hey, baby, you want to slide that door too?
Yeah. Well, look here, I'll make the light on this. I'll make the light on this thing. All right, I'll see.
I wish you guys could have seen Casey trying to put on the rubber gloves, the blue ones I had on that fit perfect. He was trying to put one on in the car, and it would only get to there. And he was saying, if the glove doesn't fit, you
If
must.
it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Yes, and he was trying his best. He said, "Heck with it. I wash my hands when I get back in the car." I said, I should have gotten the big rubber, the chemical kind that the rubber gloves that I have. They're orange, but they're good if you're using anything chemical. I didn't think about it.
Hi, son, Mona.
I sung to Trixie, Sandy, but I had to cut it short because the song that come into my head was not appropriate. I had to cut that song off.
You, Miss Goody Two Shoes, not appropriate.
Look, how many cats are they going to find in you, Sandy? We know you got a lot of puppies, but how many cats are they going to find? That's what I want to know.
Just cinnamon.
You know, I was talking about my cat ate cable, and everybody thought that I ate cats. So I'm not saying.
Well, good morning.
Brantley, come here. I have a present for you. Did you eat both your waffles?
I want a waffle.
That sounds good. Yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet. I had a couple of cookies. Isn't that awful?
I can't eat until after the test. So.
Quit mocking me. You'll make these people sit aside of me. I have to mute myself.
So we'll know when she mutes herself that she's saying something that we shouldn't hear.
Are you saying that we get to shake the God jar at you?
Mm-hmm.
Darlene.
I think that's what she's saying, Sandy.
She's not paying any attention to me.
Mm-hmm.
They need to shake the God jar at you.
Well, look,
Thanks, Keevan.
even if I muted myself, you guys read my expressions so much in my hands.
Yep.
You guys would be like, oh, Keevan, I'm hearing myself in his room.
Darlene would make a good Italian. She talks with her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Antipasta, spaghetti, ravioli.
Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
Look, somebody was upset because their cat shredded up their toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I told them, take the cat, clean yourself. Hold the cat and wash it in the shower. I mean, grab it by the tail.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
I mean,
Good
I'm just
morning,
saying.
Denise.
Now there's a cute picture on Facebook with a cat destroyed the roll of toilet paper and have that look on the cat's face like, what are you gonna do now? It's kind of cute.
Darlene B put out a thing. It said, okay, think of a movie and add toilet paper. And I read all through those. They were funny. And I done put Shawshank toilet paper.
I
And
put toilet paper man for Rain Man.
yeah, I mean, you just have to have a good sense of humor.
I've sat and laughed so hard just reading some of those. In fact, I would share a lot of the funny ones, and somebody made some remark that what's going on isn't funny, and I thought, well, you gotta have some sense of humor or you'll
You know that some of the stores in my area actually put out an announcement that if you hoarded toilet paper during this time and you try like a few months from now when things ease up a little bit, hopefully, if you try to return that toilet paper, they're not going to accept it back.
Yeah.
So you are stuck with it. You're going to have toilet paper the rest of your life if you hoarded it for 80,000 rolls.
anytime something tragic happens, there's always the scammers and the greed out there and people who think they're going to make an extra buck by somebody else's tragedy.
Right.
And that, in fact, they're especially warning seniors to be aware of scams out there because there's a lot of them.
We've been just plugging along like normal. I mean, I keep a list just like I always have on my fridge, and then Rank goes on Saturday morning and goes to the grocery store, and if there's something that's completely out that's on the list, I just put it back on the list for the next week. It's not like we're gonna not survive because we didn't have a particular type of pasta for dinner one night,
Yeah. I eat whatever I have. I don't fret over things like that.
Yeah, we don't either.
I just there's a lot larger things to worry about than little things like that.
I didn't think about Tylenol. I think we have some, but I didn't even think about getting Tylenol because I don't know.
Well, I asked the cardiologist because I have to take something for my leg, and I've been taking ibuprofen, and there's the big scare on that a couple of people died with the virus, and they were taking ibuprofen. So I asked him about it, and he kind of grinned and he said, well, to be safe, take Tylenol. But he said, they really don't know for sure. But he said, just go ahead. And that's what I'm doing, but the Tylenol doesn't work as good as the ibuprofen. The Tylenol, I mean, it doesn't really take the pain away. Maybe just a wee bit, but not much. But anyway, that's coming out of a doctor's mouth. You know, they really don't know for sure, but just be safe. And
I think that's a big part of it, that there's a lot of things that they really don't know for sure. It's just like I said, God gave us a brain. Let's just all use our brains and be smart about some things, and
yeah, because they're guessing.
we'll get through the other side. We will get through the other side.
Yeah, Kevin's got to go to the store. He turned the light out. But I guess there's natural light coming in right now through that window. And I was like, why did he cut my light out?
What are you eating? You're making me hungry.
Reese's.
Peanut butter cereal.
Oh,
Nibbling.
I don't blame you.
You're grazing.
I was eating, last night, I was eating some Fruit Loops. They tore my mouth up. With eating these cereal dry, they will just, it's like chewing on a cheese grater.
That's what I just found on the counter.
Ooh, that snack looks better than Darlene's.
Ian talking about please adopt the role.
Please adopt the role. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I think is so really funny and stupid? From what you read and hear, this virus isn't really causing any diarrhea. So how much toilet paper can one human need?
Well, I didn't know until this happened. I did not know, but
I mean, you know, it's good. You should always have an extra supply of toilet paper. But there are people out there buying cases and cases and cases of them.
I buy like the 24 roll packs, and they have like separate packs inside of that. When I open the last pack inside of that, I buy a new pack.
Right.
And so we had a full pack when all of this started, when it started disappearing from the stores. So I'm not too concerned about it. And I mean, that's going to last us still plenty of time. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
I went to the
Me and my husband, we don't use that much.
And the toilet paper that they had were individual rolls wrapped up like you would see in a janitor's closet,
Mm-hmm.
and then that big roll. And I got that's
gas
what
station
they had for toilet paper.
Oh, geez.
So I got to the checkout stand and I said, "You guys still haven't gotten toilet paper, have you?" And she goes, "Oh, we got toilet paper." And I said, "Are you kidding? That's not toilet paper." Oh, gosh. But that's what they had at the grocery store, were those individually wrapped toilet rolls. Crazy.
It is.
I think the only time that, and one thing, we were stocked up before all this happened on tissues because as the allergy season got, I bought a bunch of boxes of tissues. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm fine. I'm not panicked or anything. The only way I would be that way is if they were to start shutting down the grocery stores.
Oh, I guess I'm going by myself.
Uh-oh. Oh.
And I mean, we don't know what is going to happen, but that's okay because right now, Kevin can go through the gas station and get my M&Ms. So
they're not going to shut down the grocery stores.
Sandy, are you going to be okay to go by yourself?
Denise, I'm going to ask you this, Denise. How are you doing today? Anything
I'll
is
come
possible.
and drive with you.
I want to make sure you're okay today.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Yes, we don't have a cupboard per se. But I was knocking when I was trying to get my soup. I was knocking things over, and I had to put my shoulder up, and I said, "Our cupboard runneth over." So that was a blessing to have so much food that you're trying to stack it and it's falling over. So when the bathroom gets done, what's the bathroom now will be a cupboard. So
Yeah, I can see people hoarding food, but hoarding some of the, like toilet paper, you cannot buy pesticide or alcohol or hand sanitizer. Luckily, I mean, I had all those things, but people are just, I'm sure they're hoarding food too now, but
I
crazy.
just have most things in my house. I have what we use,
sit.
and if it's something that gets
Sit.
used up pretty regularly, like deodorant or toothpaste, then I have one backup in the cupboard. If I have to open up the backup, then I buy another one.
Yeah, and that's why. And if everyone would just buy normally what they normally use,
Right.
there wouldn't have been any of this problem. But
Exactly.
And let's face it, years ago, in fact, when I went to nursing school and money was very, very tight and got paid once a month, there was a couple times I just got a sheet out and cut up squares, and we survived. My son and I, we survived. So there's always a way. I'm sure that freaks out some young people using rags,
Will, I think some people were freaked out thinking that stores were going to close, so they had to just swoop down on them and get everything off the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
But our store's pretty good. The things that people need, like tissues, paper towels, stuff like that, bread, they're having up at the front, and there's a sign, only one per customer, so our Kroger's pretty good on how they're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have set a limit to begin with. I don't think they were prepared. Now most places have a limit to, like, so many rolls of toilet paper. And
Morning, Doc.
Morning. Sorry, my phone.
See, Casey keeps saying, "Mom, you guys don't go to the store no more. I can get everything you need online." I said, "I'm not paying double for coffee, a box of coffee. No way, no how." So, good morning, Eli.
Morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983.
Yay! Good morning.
Yeah, our grocery store is crazy. We're in a small town. We have 2 confirmed cases now in our county. And I went to the grocery store yesterday, and their eggs went from $1.35 a dozen for 12 to over $4 for 12 eggs. And the toilet paper aisle, they have 1 roll of toilet paper. It's the most expensive toilet paper. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. But we have no shortage of meat. The farmers are kept very busy. But yeah, it's crazy. Whoa. So, good morning. So how is everybody? I just kind of been kind of working a little bit, but not much this morning.
I may be sleepy by the end of the day.
Today is silly fun. I want to show you guys something. I got to share this. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that.
Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty.
That is what grayscale does, you guys.
wow, that is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
He is amazing. You know, so when he says he's got to go, he'll do a tutorial like that. You sit there and watch him from beginning to end.
Yeah, I've seen some of his paintings. Him do some of his paintings. This is nice. And kind of reminds me of Bob Ross.
Yeah. Well, most of them, as they talk
Yep.
through it, I couldn't. When I was just doing that chicken, I'd get into it and I shut everything out. Like some people it reads a book.
M&M.
Yeah.
They shut everything out around them.
What? Here.
I'm folding my breath
Oh.
for 1 minute.
All right, I don't know. Let me go back to Casey's post in case anybody is needing a job. Let me go back and find where he said that. Did he say it before? He said he had 10 minutes left. Well, all right. Casey just started online, and he said if anybody needs a job to, okay, here it is. Let me find it up here so I can highlight it. Right now with the way things
wanna
are
say a quick
going,
hi?
there's a lot of online,
You want to say a really quick hi?
a lot of online things. All right.
Come around here.
All right, here it is.
No.
There.
I'm not looking.
So Casey's pretty good at finding the work from home jobs. And not only that, but most of these places will send you what you need. Even though yesterday it showed that something of his was delivered by FedEx. It showed he signed for it. He came in there yesterday. He said, "Mom, did you sign for that package for me?" I said, "What package?" And it showed that it was delivered to 303, which is across the street, our old address. And it showed it was signed for. And then it said wrong address. So he got his stuff in. They made him come back. But, you know, a little snafu like that, Casey can deal with. He just can't deal with a bunch of junk.
Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. I have a kind of an impatient 7-year-old that I think I'm going to have to go entertain. So I love you guys.
Much love.
I'm praying for everybody. Sandy, I'm especially praying for you for safe travels to your appointment and back. I love you.
Thanks.
Love you.
See you all soon.
Much love, Tracy.
Bye.
What are Jaffa cakes, Ian? Ian said breaking news. He just used up his last box of. You got to tell me what that is.
Are those like coffee cakes?
It's like what?
I wonder if they're like coffee cakes. They're like a little donut.
Willow. That makes sense. But no, they didn't drop it off at our house. Knock and drop for deliveries. Ian. All right. You're going to make me look it up. All right. There it is. Let me see what it is.
Oh,
Ooh.
Kent's here. I'm going to have to run, guys. I love y'all.
I
Much
love you,
love.
Sandy.
Okay.
Be careful.
All
And
right.
our prayers are with you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they're like a coffee cake type thing.
Look, you did not have to do that to me this morning. That looks amazing. I'm just saying. Let me, you guys. And I done told Kevin to bring me back some M&Ms and he said no. Look at those.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Those look yummy.
Yeah, it says that they're a sponge cake with orange flavored jam covered in chocolate.
some of them look like they've got pineapple on them. Some looks like they've got lemon. Oh, let me get off that. Now my you done made my little old cereal not taste good now. Oh gosh, it's still on my big screen. Let me get it off there.
I just went and got a couple more cookies, just what I need. I haven't had breakfast either.
You got your coffee though, don't you?
I
I
haven't
have
had
coffee. That's all I need.
You better go get your coffee. You're the one that told me grab my coffee and grab my snacks because we were going to do this morning.
Yep. So I made my coffee.
Elias, I told Casey what you said about I could practice and paint on your head. And Casey, I said, Casey, you can let me paint on your head? Nope. He said it real quick, like, nope. So, okay. I don't get to do that.
So you're saying Casey does not have any hair, right?
He shaves it and he keeps that head rag on.
Has he always wore the wrap on his head?
He does. Pretty much all the time. Even in the house, he does.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, Ian ran out of coffee, so he's drinking the love. Okay. I don't know how you like your coffee, but we're kind of white. You're going to be drinking white coffee with a little bit of cayenne and a little bit of pixie dust. Look,
I made homemade barbecue sauce last night.
you made barbecue sauce.
I made homemade barbecue sauce last night.
Okay, tell us how you did that.
I have a recipe.
I told Casey that Dwayne wanted my recipe for stew, Brunswick stew. I got to tell Dwayne. Casey said a no. I said, what? No, that is our family recipe. That is at the height. He said, so no, you can't give him that. I said, Casey, for real? I done gave it out to 2 people. Well, that's different. That was a long time ago. You can't give that recipe out again. I said, you so crazy. Ian said, no, not love. Look it up again. Ian, I talk Southern and you talk UK.
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
You what? Look, I'm just saying, Ian, I think Ian just likes to mess with me because it doesn't take a whole lot to get me confused.
Okay, OXO is a brand of food products including stock cubes, herbs and spices, dried gravy, and it's something that marathon runners drink, according to that.
Well, look over here. XOXO means hugs and kisses. So
It's
Ian,
used to help. It's used to help lose weight.
Oh.
so is love if it's done right.
Love it. I think I'll be quiet on that
Destiny, I hope you didn't spit on your computer.
I almost did. Thank you.
So Ian, you got to figure out what Americans think something is and what, because I thought you were just drinking up the love. You know, I thought we were enough. You didn't need coffee. We were enough. So now I found out I got to be careful what I type in when I'm on somebody else's chat.
And it's saying that it's healthier.
Oh, same as here?
It's healthy to drink what he said in chat.
See?
Not love. It helped. It increased. Wait, hold on. Oh, they are high in salts. and may contain artificial ingredients, some of them. But if you get the right ones, it's healthier too.
Oh,
All right,
But
I'm done looking things up.
this says kitchen and office supplies.
we got some different subjects going on here, don't we?
Okay, I do see.
It's a gravy you put on Sunday dinner.
Okay,
That's
beef.
gross.
Okay, it's okay. Yes, I'm on. Okay,
Hi, Ann.
beef meat extract. Okay, I like bouillon cubes as long as you don't call it beef meat extract. That sounds nasty.
Yeah.
Just call it bouillon cubes.
Mm-hmm.
I can drink bouillon cubes, chicken or beef.
I can't.
When they say liquid diet and you can have bouillon cubes, I'm like, woohoo, okay. I can drink my bouillon cubes. I'm okay with that.
I can't do that. My kidneys would hate me.
Oh, because of the high salt.
Yeah, I have to monitor my salt intake because of having polycystic kidney disease. So I there's a lot of things I don't.
And I just saw what Ann said. Good morning, Ann.
That's why I said we have a lot of different subjects going on here.
Oh, good morning, Ann. Look, Ann. If it wasn't for my back, I used to be very flimsy. If it were not for my back, I could very well put my foot in my mouth, really. But the last time I tried it on here, I got a cramp so bad, I about knocked everything over trying to stand up because I got a cramp. So, yes, I think I got my toes this far, like this far up, and a cramp went. Oh, my gosh. So, yes, I'm not going to even try to put my foot in my mouth, but I done did. So, we have missed you, Pixie Pix.
This is definitely not the conversations that I thought we were having this morning.
Me either.
Tuesday.
I actually learned to bite my tongue this morning because I don't want her channel to get in trouble, but I could have made a lot of comments.
Look, Joe said, if you need me on anytime, just send me the link. Let me know the day before and I'll get ready. So I said, okay. And she said, okay, have your red lipstick ready. And I'm like, woo woo.
And your snacks and coffee.
Yep, I got my
I
coffee.
bought a red lipstick. I tried it on and red on my lips just doesn't work. Red in my hair is good, but not red on my lips.
I look like I am dying without red lipstick. In fact, when I was in the work world, my boss would always tell me if my lipstick wore off, Joe, go put lipstick on because you look like you're dying.
Oh, no.
For an Italian, I have really, really pale skin.
Yeah,
Ooh, Carla can do that red. Oh, man. Carla wears red lipstick. What's her, who is Carla's name on the jewelry community?
Oh, Princess.
Princess Casserole.
Yeah.
That chick.
Yeah. But my skin tone is it's just really, really pale, and I do look
Eli, eBay is still here, Will. So you're not the only guy. And we have guys that lurk. They stay back there and listen. And then they'll jump in see, eBay reseller, Thrift King is still here. That is Will. Boom, boom.
They just want to see if we.
No, that's Eli. What am I? Look, I done said the wrong thing. Now I got to try to back up and try to make things right. And now I done. There he is. He's still here. You ain't the only male in here.
Still laughing about Ann's remark.
Look, you
Yeah.
guys.
And my StreamYard, it stopped right there.
On that comment,
Yeah.
It like just decided that it didn't want to work anymore. They're like, "Yep, I'm done." Throwing my hands up.
Well, darling, you could get some really interesting advertisements on your channel.
look, and I'm going to tell you guys, yes, we are Christian Womanhood. I have been to some of the Christian Womanhood thingies at church when the Christian women would get together.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what they talk about. I know when I was a kid, I know what my grandmama and some of them talked about.
Just because we're Christians doesn't mean we're perfect. No one's perfect.
And the Christians out there that are calling themselves little gods,
Yeah.
you
What?
you're lining yourself. Oh, Casey.
And
I'm waiting like Bailey. Look at me looking like Bailey, waiting to see if
Got you, M&M's.
oh, look at that. M&M, you are spoiled, lady.
I was acting like Bailey. Where's it at? Where's it at?
I thought he had said no. So much for that word. Doesn't exist.
Well, all right. Willow said, yes, some dudes lurk in fear of our boob tube face mask talk, hot flash acting, and other girly things that freak them out. Laugh out loud. The guys that can hang were the ones that were around their grandmamas talking.
Are you eating those M&Ms already?
Yeah.
Wow. You're as bad as I am. I've had cookies and coffee for breakfast so far.
I just didn't have coffee.
Oh,
wait.
Okay, so here's a question.
If I do it this way, it's for Will.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Will.
So I have a question. When you eat your M&Ms, do you eat them just straight out of the bag, or do you separate the colors and eat them by colors?
I just whichever one comes out first.
I just eat them by the handfuls.
So then I'm obviously strange because I have to separate my M&Ms, my gummy bears, anything that's got colors mixed in. I literally have to separate each color into piles, and then I have to eat the green, then the blue, and then so on and so forth.
Willow,
Wow.
you so crazy.
A raccoon with a tan.
Look, my makeup today looks like something out of Mad Max.
You look fine.
There.
Beautiful.
The Mad Max. I got on that orange crayon.
Oh, I see the mascara there.
And Destiny, you see I got on a welder hat. My hair, when your tub needs to be cleaned out, the drain, we talked about spit baths. I go, there's my bath. Spit on my arm. That's my spit bath. And then I cover my hair up.
That's what she said. I said this morning, I had to get up at 4:30, and I have a neighbor upstairs because I live in an apartment, and I didn't think I should turn the shower on at 4:30 in the morning. So I did a spit bath. That's when she started with spit bath.
Destiny, you've never heard that term?
No, my grandmother used to call it a whole different term.
All right.
A word that I would not feel comfortable saying on your channel.
Okay. I think that really term come from how moms or grandmoms, if you had a dirty face, they would kind of spit on something and wipe your face off.
Yeah,
they really did that. Joe, do you remember that?
Yeah, I never did it, but my grandma, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
think that's
I'm
originally.
really glad. I just was looking at chat, and I'm really glad I'm not the only one that separates my colors and my sweets.
To me, it would. That's a great idea, but it would take too long. See, I want to get the M&Ms in my mouth.
Hey, Mama, wave.
Mama.
Oh,
Hey, everybody.
Mama, you know what a spit bath is, don't you?
Oh, goodness, shit. My kids used to have them all the time.
Hey, Diana.
Well, I took one this morning, Mama.
Yeah.
Please tell
Hey,
me that it wasn't really that, and it was water from the sink.
Yeah, it was water from the sink. It wasn't the other.
Because yeah. Oh,
I thought Denise said love you mostest, Mama. I thought she said love your monster, Mama. You guys.
Oh, God. I told you it was going to be, we had to have fun today, remember?
Yes, Diana, we are not going to let the V word bother us today. And the V word being virus, not the other. Hush, Mama. I meant virus.
Oh, right, you did.
Mama took the V word to a different level.
okay. So I'm putting in the private chat what my grandmother used to call that.
Okay.
All
So
right.
that you guys know what I'm talking about. And
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I got it. Go up here and.
I hope I spelled that right. And believe it or not, my grandmother and my grandfather, I found out when my Nana was in respite and she was at the end of her days. I found out that my grandfather was a preacher, and my grandmother used to be the head of the choir music stuff. And I had no idea. Things you learn.
Well, that word was tossed around really frequent back in those days.
Uh-huh.
I mean, really, they, yeah. I won't even get on the subject of my mother's say.
You guys have to realize those of the younger generation. Even now, I couldn't afford baby wipes with my kids, and they,
Then
then
wipes when I had kids.
there wasn't baby wipes when I was a kid. I still have somewhere the cloth diapers Mom used for me. They were shaped and they were made out of some pretty material. So I was not a pamper babies. I'm sure they came out back in the 60s. I don't know when they come out, but even when I first had Tiffany, I used cloth diapers because I didn't have money for the others.
I had my last child in 1968.
So
I'm old.
I would lick my thumb if the kids had something on their face, and I'd do like this. So, or they'd come up. I tell them, come here, let me give you a kiss, and it'd make them so mad. When I'd get next to them, I'd lick their face, and they'd be like, "Oh, Mom, don't do that." I would. I'd just go, if you don't stop mocking me.
That is a little gross, darling. Licking somebody's face.
I love reading Ian's stuff just like he does it. He said, Terry, towel line nappies, dippers. You guys called them dippers or diapers?
Diapers. I call them diapers.
Oh, Sanjuana. My little brother he was a huge baby. He was he didn't come out huge, but he just.
I'm old enough to be your mother, Sanjuana.
Okay, he said what I said. This is finding stuff in the chat. Mm. Thank you, Eli.
See,
Eli,
what?
Eli's fantastic. He's been putting in my link too.
yes, Eli is great about throwing everybody's links out. He's so
That's
good.
great.
When I was born, I was 3 months early, and my mom had a hard time finding clothes and diapers that would fit me because I was so tiny.
Tiny, yeah.
Oh, you was tiny?
I
Oh,
was very, very tiny.
Casey come out wearing, he didn't wear newborn, he come out wearing the next size. So the diapers, the newborn diapers, by a week.
I had a 9-pound, 5-ounce baby. And I've always been pretty tiny, but
One was long and string bean, the other was Casey come out almost 10 pounds. By the first 2-week checkup, he was 15 pounds. So
wow.
I was like 5 pounds, if that, when I was born. And like, I want to say my mom said I was like 16 inches long or something like that. I was tiny.
MawMaw. Judy, she can't see your text because she's in the restroom. Judy said, "Tell you, hey, she's trying to text you."
Oh, well, hey, I'll be on in a few minutes.
She'll be on in a few minutes.
I'll get my coffee.
Hello,
Hey, Crystal.
Crystal.
I was telling people about you're making the mask. So, and I said, "Oh my God, of all times, I can't remember her name of her channel." Dad, remind me.
My husband will never keep the diaper on.
Denise.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was really tiny. My daughter was tiny, but my son was humongous. He was almost 23 inches long.
He's tall, yeah.
And he's short now, and my daughter's taller. Go figure. She was really tiny when she was born, and we went to her first checkup. I think it was like a month later, because she put on a Billy blanket, so she had a lot of checkups. But like her first initial, let's weigh you, let's measure you type checkup, she like doubled in size, almost tripled in size. And the doctor looked at me and said, "Oh, she's going to be over 6 foot." Well, she's only 12 years old and she's way taller than me.
Wow.
He hit that right on the button.
Yeah, she is. Both your kids are taller than you, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they are. Thank heavens.
And looking back at your pictures, they look just alike to me.
My older
twins.
My older grandson, who's 12, for the last couple of years, we've kind of joked about, eventually he's going to be taller than me because I'm only 5'1". Well, he's already 2 inches taller than me, and he's 12.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think Jaslyn is 3 inches taller than me. I think she's 5'3" now, and she just turned 12. And now I don't have to climb up on the counters to reach stuff. I make them get it for me. They can stand on the stepping stool and reach stuff. They can climb up on the counter. I don't have to hurt myself trying to get up there anymore. So
yeah, we have a disadvantage being short. That high shelf, I have to get my little stool out.
My son asked me how it felt to be short.
That's so funny though. Oh my goodness. Your son watches what you say about him. Kids don't like their parents getting on social media talking about them, but we do.
Oh yeah. He's in the shower right now, so I can talk all the smack I want. No. He drives me nuts, and I've been recently talking a lot about him on my Saturday lives. because of things that we're going through with him. And so, other than that, they say that boys are easier than girls. I'd like to beg to differ. I think they're both equally a pain and very difficult to deal with.
Willow, my daughter at 12 wore a size 12 shoe. Do you know how hard it was to find her shoes to fit in with other 12-year-olds? And it was hard to find her pants because she was, she's 6'1" now. She used to say, no, she was 5'13" or something like that. She'd always, but she was very tall. Now they have all the clothes out there. The cool clothes for the fuller figure girls. They didn't have all that then to be found. And I messed up when I first got internet. I'm like, okay, I can find her clothes. I typed in tall girls.
Oh, and you got something.
Oh my gosh.
Completely different than what you were looking for.
I had so much stuff popping up on my computer and it wouldn't stop. And I had daycare and I'm like, oh, no. And I called the kids in there and they was like, pop, 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 And I said, what'd I do? And Tiffany said, Mom, what did you put in? I said, tall girls. No, you don't do that. It took forever for her to get all that mess off my computer because now we have pop-up control.
What's that?
We have pop-up control now. They'll stop these pop-ups, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, Mama said ad blockers. All right, Samwana, you be safe and you be blessed. Ian Jackson, you better behave or your wife's going to send me something through Facebook chat. She's going to say, my husband used to just do art, and he was so quiet. He just sat in his art room doing art. Now, what have you women got my husband into? That's what she's going to send me.
Well, they don't have those for all juniors.
I don't talk. Yep. Lukewarm coffee.
Yeah, mine's cold actually, but I don't even mind cold coffee.
Yesterday when I got off here, I got so exhausted to the point of I crawled in bed. I left the fan going because it was supposed to be 85 yesterday, but I was freezing. I covered up to here and I started munching. Then I did that video. But and then I got on Sandy's and then I got to where I just listened to it. I felt exhausted. Absolutely. And I told Keevan, I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I said, I feel just totally exhausted.
I think everything that's going on is going to make people exhausted, really. Because as much as, we try to be positive and uplifting and all of that, our subconscious mind is still, I'm a tough old lady and pretty strong about everything, but I'm sure back in that subconscious, I have concerns. We're human. It's natural. It's normal.
I'm glad Denise cleared that up, you guys. I was thinking about a grown husband in a diaper. So we're getting at the age that, if one of our husbands is disabled, that's it. I'm glad you cleared that up.
We go through the whole cycle in life. When we're born, we wear diapers, and unless you die before you get really old, you end up in them.
Ian, I love to look at different art. And some people, art is to speak to people in a different way. Destiny might see something and see it one way. Joe might be offended. And then I might have been the one that painted it. So art is something everybody has a different opinion on art.
Yeah, everybody interprets it differently, and art speaks to everyone in the way it's supposed to.
And I very seldom, my personality, I very seldom get offended. I don't even like the word because we have to respect everyone's thoughts, and we all have different ideas. And just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I should be offended. You should have the right to have your own thoughts and opinion.
Right.
So I don't like that word offended, and I think it's used way too much nowadays. You know, I like red. I like red. Denise might not like red, right? So,
Yeah.
I should not get offended if she doesn't like red. No,
I don't mind red. I just don't look good in red. Well, minus my hair.
I used a stupid example, but you know what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Well, my type of
world.
My type of art, my oldest sister, when I got all this set up and she come in here and looked around, she said, "Can I just ask one thing?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Please make sure you don't do any of the Satan art." I said, "The what?" She said, "The demon art." I said, "Irene, I do have a vivid imagination of I like skeletons. I can't help I like them. They're God's creation. To me, the way God put us together is amazing. Now, I like weird stuff. Different stuff goes through my head. But if it's something that is a darkness that comes in here and I put it down on paper. If it's something that's totally crazy and dark, would I put it on Christian Womanhood? No, because it might be something that's just a little bit too dark. Like today, we're having fun today, you guys. We are having fun. We're
F-U-N.
Mama's done spoke her FUN. And go in there and sign in.
Sign in, please.
Well,
But,
it just came to my mind why I don't like skeletons, and you'll laugh at me, but I remember when my dad bought our first TV, and it was black and white, and on Saturday I would watch TV, and there was a movie with zombies, and some of them looked like skeletons, and I won't even buy fabric. I wouldn't even sew fabric with skulls. And I think it is because I remember that movie that petrified me, and I turned it off as soon as I seen a little bit of it.
The Walking Dead's not for everybody. But
No.
I see it in an artistic way. I like the way the makeup people make things look.
Special effects.
Yeah, so I would love to work on a set doing stuff like that.
They probably, the people that did the makeup and the special effects for that, makeup wise, they probably went to Joe Bosco, because that is the college that you go to learn how to do all that. I actually had a scholarship for there and ended up not going because that's what I wanted
man.
to do.
Kit, get off my stuff.
Effects for movies.
But hey, Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary.
I'm gonna put a enter at your own risk.
The conversations have gotten pretty wild.
At least my StreamYard unfroze chat wise.
I do get wound up. Maybe my M&Ms will calm me down.
I was just going to mention your M&Ms. No, the sugar ought to make you more hyper, and
it really don't.
it doesn't.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I know somebody was lurking in there. Wait, now I'm going to click on his name. There he is. No, that's not you. There he is. Good morning.
Hi, Craig. Good morning.
So see, all my artwork's not dark. That's my artwork right there.
Oh, did you do? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's neat, really.
So he was one of my winners, and so it's on a sheet. It's on a sheet like this. That's how big it is.
Oh, wow.
So he asked, could he use it as a logo? It's his. I did it.
That's good. You would
So
want
it's
my
his
artwork.
to do with what he wants.
Speaking of art,
Uh-oh.
Tommy, we had a local artist in Wisconsin Dells, and he had passed away, and we had won some of his artwork in the auction that they had for his stuff. And let me tell you that he was, I don't know, there was something wrong with his brain. That's how I feel, because he painted women, naked women, in meat lockers. He painted a body hanging upside down, like I don't know if you guys know who, I think Ed Gein is, type picture. It was beautifully done. The artwork was beautifully done, and we still actually have a couple pictures downstairs yet left over from, we didn't sell them. Not that we would put them up because it's not our cup of tea, but people love that stuff. But when I saw it, it was twisted, but the way he did it was just, I'm trying to think of the right word. I was very impressed by how the way he did the painting and stuff.
It was mesmerizing to you.
It was, but it's not my cup of tea on the style. It's eccentric, I think is the word that was used to explain his.
Well, it makes me wonder what goes through somebody's mind, like who
See,
paint.
not too far away from where we live, Ed Gein did all his weird stuff. So it was between here and Wisconsin Dells. And I think that's where he got some of his ideas of his paintings. But all in all, I mean, the guy was a phenomenal painter.
Wow.
He really was, the talent. And then we ended up with another one that was just, it was so elegant, and it was different from all the other pictures that we got. And it was of a woman naked. She was sitting facing this way, but it was of her back, and it was beautifully done. It was, and she was kind of like looking over her shoulder, like kind of like this. It was just mesmerizing. It was relaxing. It was peaceful. It was beautiful art. And we ended up giving that to a friend of ours that the second that she saw it, she absolutely fell in love with it. And it spoke to her, so we gave it to her.
All right. Elias gives us our scripture for the day. Psalms 37:25. I have been young, and now I'm old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken or his children begging for bread. I like that. We've got the money, Elias. We're blessed to have the money for our needs. It's just getting stuff like that. But I do believe neighbors would help neighbors if it came down to it. But Destiny, when you watch something like Criminal Minds or those shows like that, and they find somebody that's done horrible things, it always shows that they had this art in their they've been doing this art and they acted out on it. That's not always the case.
Right. And that's the thing. I mean, it was very twisted, but in chat, I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I apologize, says if you do that all the time, you may think it's a mindset or a style just for shock value. There is a high demand for that kind of art out there.
Yeah.
And that style, it's not my cup of tea, but I know that one of the pictures we did sell, and it was what I would have classified one of the most twisted. And so, and it sold for good money. And
If I were to go to a museum, I would be one standing in front of something like that and just taking every little thing. You know, the shape, the shading. Let me see. Elias said, "Save now, I beseech thee, O Lord, I beseech thee, send now prosperity." Thank you, Elias. Bailey, go in there with your dad.
Look at the banana taped on the wall. Shock value art that got.
I haven't seen that.
Oh boy. Banana
Yes.
taped to a wall.
All right, Crystal. Yes. Yes. It's the same way of my little girl, of the little girl up under the that I have behind me, up under the hiding up under something. Somebody not knowing the story could look at that and think, "Oh my gosh, that looks like child abuse. Why would she paint something like that?" Well, that's me. It's a self-portrait of me as a child going through that. That was and still is my little dark space. But it helped me to get out of it. It helped me to a point, and I have to remind myself, never ever let anybody put me back into hiding up under something away from everything. I think that's why sometimes I'm on here and I do get wide open whether I'm eating M&Ms or not. But I will be wide open. And then when everything's off, Destiny has seen it. When everything's off and it's just us still on, I can barely move. What a banana on the wall sold for $120,000.
I'm looking at that right now, and somebody ripped it off the wall. Hold on. The Italian artist sold 2 editions of the piece to private collectors for $120,000 each, and was negotiating a third sale to a museum for $150,000. Holy cow. And somebody went and ripped it off the wall and ate it.
Oh, that's actually.
A performance artist eats $120,000 banana duct taped to wall and calls it delicious.
Me and Kevin was watching something, and they went in a museum and was talking. It had nothing to do with the museum. And it was like bicycle parts just hanging. I said, "Baby, look at that. We can make that. We can make art like that." My stuff, I still have some barbed wire hanging up there that I want to use. I have it in my head. I just don't know when I'm going to use it. I mean, I have some bones somewhere. I forget what the bones were from, but
See, my art is just with jewelry and fabric. But the other art, I like beautiful pictures. If I look at a picture and it's really good art, I don't see what you see in it. See, I look at, like, I lived in snow country for so many years, so I don't like snow, but I love beautiful, like Thomas Kincaid and the beautiful snow pictures. But I don't see, if I look at a painting, I don't see what you truly want to see in it. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Have you guys seen the tribute to Kenny Rogers, rest in peace, David Santana's Art and Soul video?
Mm-mm.
I haven't.
I don't know if we're able to.
It might be copyright.
Right. So I'm just going to drop the link in chat. Watch it.
Yeah,
My
I'll go back.
mind was blown. I could not believe it. It was awesome.
It was all in bone.
No, it blew my mind.
Oh,
You got to watch it. It
I'll have
is
to watch it.
amazing. We were talking about art. So, but yeah, watch that. It is. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is he doing? And then all of a sudden at the end, I was like, holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
you know, Ian.
It's not.
I think art's always been about self-expression, not but not epic creativity. I believe there's still some people that are so creative out there. You tell David, Mr. Rooster Man, he better behave over there.
I offended because I like Thomas Kincaid. I've always liked Thomas Kincaid.
Me too.
In fact, I have one of the paintings on my bedroom wall. That's when I was able to splurge years ago. I said I just wanted one.
Well, Ann Geddes, isn't she the one that would put the things on the babies and take the pictures, and then she came out with the dolls. I bought 2 of the dolls because they looked just like 2 of my daycare babies, and they were about $25 a piece. And for me, just having an in-home daycare was quite a bit of money. But I'll show one of them if I can move.
I had to look that person up because I had no idea.
Who, Ann Geddes? Or
No,
Thomas Kincaid?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a painter of the light. All of his pictures, paintings, you can see the light in the windows, and I don't know. I've always loved his paintings.
Good morning, Pamela.
There's a lot of Disney ones too.
Okay. This.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that precious? And her little face, my great niece that I had, was exactly if you molded her face. And so I've had these for, oh my gosh, 20 something years. And then let me get the little boy down. Because he looked exactly.
Is that the artist you were talking about that you showed me? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to look that person up too.
And of course I have them both displayed, with sunflowers. That's how I have them in my art room displayed. I put this one a little necktie on him. But that face was his face was the exact face of Tay. That's what we called him. And this is the teddy bear one.
That's cute.
But the 2 of them looked exactly like 2 of my daycare babies, and I bought them. I'm like, I can't pass these up. They look like my babies, and I have to get them.
Good morning, Pamela.
Good morning, Misha.
Misha.
Look, chick, I tried to call you yesterday.
I know. We've been playing phone tag. I can't reach her either.
Hey, he didn't just paint on chocolate boxes. He allowed his art to be put on anything. Yeah. Whether it was puzzles, candy boxes.
He didn't start out that way, and actually some people made comments that maybe he kind of cheapened his artwork by doing that. That I love his artwork.
Well, Diana, you can lurk. We love you. There's no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear. I love that because, see, today, Elias, we are showing more fun and no fear because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. But you know,
I put that in my prayer angel group yesterday.
oh, really good. And you know, I didn't put the scripture, but Denise reminded me one day when I was so worried about it. She said, we are warriors, not
I will
worriers.
be right back.
And when she did that, and I got to thinking about that's a play on the, it's so much looks alike and it's so opposite.
Mhm.
And she told me, you know, Darlene, we are prayer warriors. That's what we are. So, you know, Denise, when she told me that, I'm like, you're right. We're supposed to be warriors, not worriers.
Well, we're trying to be happy today, and can I say one serious thing?
You always.
If we really believe in the Lord, like we say we do, and we try to live the life, and I'm not saying, because the Bible does say we're going to have fear in life, but we shouldn't be in the panic mode, and we should not be so consumed with worry that we stop living, because God wants us to live. And
Yes.
and if we don't give it to Him, and really, why do we even bother saying we believe? Why do we bother even going to church or anything if we're not giving our worries to the Lord and let Him be in control? We're not in control.
The one day I had a panic attack so bad that Casey heard me from his bedroom, which he was watching something, and my dog was all over me and laid down beside me. That's how bad the panic attack was.
Mhm.
I had to decide, no, I can't do that. And God is providing for us.
Yep.
If you guys have, my grandmother used to say, if I have a biscuit in the house, I have food. And thank you, Ian. We are part of an army. I like that too.
Yep.
We are part of an army, and that we are. And my grandmother, if I would be there when she would do this, she might not have anything cooked or not know what she was going to cook. But when she had that dry biscuit, she would sit there and bow her head and give God thanks for that biscuit. Good morning, my Callie. Good morning.
Good morning.
I can remember my dad bringing groceries. I was staying over. My mom would have to make us come home. I love staying with my nanny. But my dad brought her some groceries one day, and I could see her. I loved her hands. She said, "Thank you, Jesus," and done like that. My dad told her, he said, "Jesus didn't bring you these groceries. You need to say thank you, Johnny." And she looked at him. She said, "Well, Jesus put it on your heart to bring me those groceries."
A very wise lady.
My nanny was a pistol.
Why,
My
lady.
Kevin got to meet her. It almost ruined our relationship. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yes. I mean, he was ready to just come pack up and not be. But, and even though she knew his name was Kevin, she would say heathen.
The mean old bat.
She's passed. She raised me at least good, me and Sandra. But she would say, "Well, is heathen with you?" I said, "Nanny, you know his name is Kevin. It's not heathen." And she'd say, "Well, oh." And she knew what she was saying. Yes, that is right, Mary. No judgment. Everyone has their own way of coping. I look for positive energy without judgment. And today we're just here so people don't have to fear. They can
Yep.
laugh, and so he had a turnaround, Callie. We were praying, and he had a turnaround, but we're just going to keep praying for him. And I'm going to put him back on the prayer list. I put him on the praise report yesterday when you said he was doing good. And you guys, the prayer book, the prayers is right here. Don't think today, because we can be silly that we're not, that you can't tell us to please pray for somebody.
Well, and without making, saying too much, the reason to be silly is because sometimes people out there take offense and think that if we talk about something serious, that we actually are having a problem personally, or we're sad, and again, on social media, people feel free that they can say anything they want to say, which sometimes doesn't always help or come out correctly. So we decided we needed some silliness.
And yes, and I thought about this. We're, when we talk about the end of days, Jesus said, when you see the end coming, stand up and rejoice.
Exactly.
What we're supposed to be doing right now is trying to love as many people as we can, show them the right way, pray that they will accept Jesus in their heart, because he's going to come. And if we have social media like we do, I don't care if there's 5 people that tune in. If one of those people are not saved and does not know Jesus as their personal Savior, and if you don't tell them, that's the blood on your hands. You've got to let people know what you stand for.
And no matter if we're criticized, because I've been called a hypocrite, I've been called a lot of names, but you know what? I don't let it, I really don't care. I'm going to do what Jesus wants me to do.
Yeah, and you do. And I knew you would. And that was the point of today. We would, hey, got my red lipstick out. I sure did.
Yep.
Look, I couldn't take a bath, so I covered my head with my husband's welder cap.
Most people don't know that I do have a sense of humor, and I can be a big goof off. I'm not always just straight-laced and serious.
Casey didn't know it till the two of us got together. And then he was like, Mama, you and Josie together. And, we've laughed about can't get a word in edgewise, because me and you both talk a lot.
Right. So, but I think we're all just so guilty of being judgmental nowadays, and it's really not good. And I'm trying to work on myself about that. And I think we're sometimes influenced by a lot of things that maybe we should tune out, and make our own judgment instead of being influenced. But we all have things to work out. But anyway, we have a lot of fun.
What's up, Dusty?
Waiting for coffee.
Huh?
Waiting for coffee. I missed the circulator.
Yes, Denise, God's overflowed you, and you show love all over the place in the chat.
Hi, MawMaw.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Good.
That's great. Y'all looking good.
And don't ask me about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. I might be a little tired.
I know what you mean.
4:30 for me is a little early.
Yes, I bet it is.
But it's worth it to be here.
Oh, well, we love having you here.
Thank you.
Yep, you're a joy to us all.
Denise loves the monster.
All right, Darlene.
Well, look, I need my eyes examined, and I have to wait.
You do.
These glasses are about 4 years old. The other is about 2 years old, and I need glasses. I keep switching them out.
Mine are scratched,
and also I have to have my retinas checked because I take chloroquine. That,
amongst other things.
I do take that medication that everybody's talking about now. I take Plaquenil. That's the generic form. But what you don't hear, it has the potential to damage your retinas.
Ooh.
So I'm supposed to go every year. They wanted twice a year to have my retinas checked. But I'm supposed to no less than once a year.
I had
being on that medication.
I had mine repaired, and I'm supposed to be checked once a year, and it's been 3 years.
Yeah,
they told me when they repaired it, though, that I should never have any problem with it anymore.
Hey, Dusty! Yay! Dusty is from the UK. Let me she might be stuck behind one of them. There she is. Yay! Hey, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty. I remember her. She's been in here before.
Yeah. She's been on the panel before.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful from the UK.
Yes.
Love to hear her talk. See, I love when people have an accent. I feel...
I do, too, because we don't have one.
I know.
What did you two just say? You both have one.
I know.
Yeah, Joe, you know we don't.
I love to hear the UK talk. I love to hear the people from Wales and from Ireland.
Australia.
Woo! Yes.
I love all accents. I love hearing people talk with an accent.
I did hear MawMaw, I think yesterday or last night, was it MawMaw, that our Neville come in on Sandy's? When was it?
Not one yesterday, I don't think.
Well, I heard you
Day
speak.
before, maybe.
Yeah, because our friend in Australia, Neville, a lot of you that comes in has seen his name, but he's been sick. And he sent me a message on one of my. He's commented on one of my videos, and it was pretty much just wanted to check in to let you know I'm okay. I'm still sick, but I just wanted to let you know. So, who's leaving? Bye, Callie. We will keep your husband in our prayers. But he knows I worry, especially when they had the fires. I was like, okay.
I'll be right
My
back.
superhero has checked in. Sonia has checked in. MawMaw checked in, but we did not hear from Neville for a while, and I was worried.
But you know, when we come on here like this, we're not just people talking. We're friends. We're family. And when one of us is missing for a while, we worry about them.
That's why I told Will, I run through the house yesterday, said, I found out, Will's single. And Will...
Hey, Will better be glad I'm not 50 years younger.
Behave. We've been good on here. Some of us was good.
Hey, I have my Tommy making me a calendar. That's okay.
Well, I think Mama, you and I are pretty close in age, right?
Right.
Yeah. I turned 79 in March 1st.
Well, see, I turned 80 the first of this month. So
Wow.
you're going to have to hurry up and catch up with me.
Oh, I'm trying to read Ian. He's speaking in his regular Yorkshire. Do not know what I'm on about. The nos if a talk proper Yorkshire. I don't need to do that.
Okay, tell me what he just said.
I did it Southern style. I drug it out.
He said, that's not what I'm about.
Oh my goodness. See, he probably would have said it in one syllable. And I made it a whole chapter.
Well, people from Australia, well, and I think from Boston and all up in there, they don't pronounce their R's. Like they'll pronounce it like a W. Like car, they'll say car.
Okay.
I love it.
Derek has his own language. NASCAR man 3345. He has his own.
Yeah, he does. I like to hear Derek talk too. Hey, Pamela.
And you know what, Elias, I do have to say, I was reading that scripture. I have to say, a lot of people might think prosperous and success in different terms. I look at it as each and every one of you that are here talking with me, those on the panel, the people that come on here or they leave comments on a daily basis. That's my way of prosperous. And it's not money. It's the joy I get back from everybody.
Much better than money.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I say when I do a pop-up sale, because I know, everybody can't buy all the time, and I'm in the same position. Money's tight, but I love it. What means more to me is when people leave a note, a message.
Yes.
That's rewarding.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me see how there. Not Sonia's. Here it is. He translated. You will not know what I'm talking about if I talk in Yorkshire style. I tried to read it faster.
Well, that's like the Cajuns in Louisiana. They got their own language, part French and part American.
Tracy, even if you have to message me after a while, let me know what that doctor said about that medication for you. Because they can't cut you off from everything. Somebody that's in as much pain.
Yeah, and some will cause severe side effects if you just go off cold turkey.
Oh, yeah. And that is something that I did tell Tracy when I left a message for my doctor's office. I said, listen, I'm just trying to tell you guys that medication is not supposed to be quit. So happy Tuesday, Anamora.
Anamora.
She started the whole singing thing, you guys, because another channel would always sing her name. And then when it was DD&T,
it caught on.
Derek would sing her name, and then Tracy would say, good morning, Anamora, and it went from there. So Tracy became our singer. And when Tracy's not on, nobody comes on.
You used to sing a little bit.
Oh, on the channel with Casey? Yeah, we would. I sound like Loretta Lynn when she first started in the Hills, but I sung.
Good morning to people in here.
Joe, I sung the other day because Super Dave told me, he said, Norgasar, I want you to sing to me. Norgasar, I'm going to come on and I want you to sing to me. So I did. And I think I found a church song and I sung it to him. But what's funny is, Joe, I sung to somebody, and Chris, he might still be in here, Chris O. Mm-hmm. He said, don't do that. He said, you can't do that. Just Miss Tracy. You don't need to. And then Sandy sung to somebody. I said, well, Chris, what about Sandy? Well, she's no Tracy, but she's better basically than me. So I love him to pieces. Hey,
Love
Wanda.
that honesty.
So bless him. Yes, that's what he said to me. But that was okay. I have two little buddies now. It's Chris and just
Lee.
just Lee. He's from the Philippines. So so I have my two buddies, and Chris is honest. He does not know any other way to be, Joe. I think he's 20, and he comes on every Friday. He doesn't stay long, but he'll jump in and love to come on, then he jumps out.
I think he's usually
once in a while, you know.
He hadn't got to work. Hey, Glenn. Good morning, Glenn.
Is that another Alabamian?
Huh? That's Swamp Picker.
I know it. Is he in Alabama?
No, he's in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
It's that other. Look, you talking about everybody gets their names mixed up.
Because they're all pickers.
Yeah, it's confusing.
You're talking about Land Shark Picker.
Okay.
It's Craig and Glenn. And if they come in at the same time, it's confusing.
I wonder if they're all related. Because they all got the same last name.
Look, they're all pickers.
That's what I'm saying.
Tommy's a picker.
I don't think they're all related.
They're all pickers, and we're just grinners. You got your pickers and your grinners. So,
Okay.
Louisiana. I bet. I don't know, Glenn. You don't have a Louisiana accent. I've seen you.
What part of Louisiana? Hey, we're in LA too, Laura, Alabama.
That's right.
What part of Louisiana? I've got a childhood friend that lives in Shreveport. Well, outside of Shreveport. Morin Land.
Baton Rouge. And you do not have that accent.
Baton Rouge.
Ian,
wow.
The thing about the medications, it takes the doctor to write prescriptions, and they're not going to just hand them out like candy.
No.
So,
right now it's almost impossible.
Yeah. So.
Oh, metformin, a diabetic drug. Is that it?
I guess that's one of them.
Metformin.
But one of them is a malaria drug, and I guess it would make sense because it thins the blood, and it kind of it was used for malaria in First World War I, and I been taking it now for 15 years.
Yeah, I can't take anything that thins the blood.
Well, I say it thins the blood. It said long time use can make you bruise.
Yeah.
You know.
But I have thalassemia, Mediterranean anemia.
Yeah, didn't they used to use quinine?
Maybe, I don't remember, but
malaria, yeah.
I never heard of the medicine I was on till my rheumatologist said, well, let's try this first. He said, it's been around since World War I. He said it helps with malaria, and they found out by accident that it helps with arthritis because it reduces swelling and helps the blood because if your rheumatoid is too bad, it will cause your blood. I don't know. It almost works like when people have clogged arteries, cholesterol,
high cholesterol.
Yes. So rheumatoid sometimes will build up plaque, That's what it is, you guys. And when it does that, it acts just like somebody with high cholesterol, and that's why it's more prone for women that have RA to have heart attacks. So I take
TMI, Sonia.
TMI. Oh, now I know why she was saying "Twinkle, twinkle, little star."
Duh.
Look, I was sitting here earlier.
Talking about that that quinine for malaria. When I was pregnant with my first one, they gave me quinine to start my labor.
Wow.
Well, look, earlier, let me tell you about Sonia. Earlier, Destiny and Joe was talking, and I got close, and I was like, and I get this look, and I'm like looking at Sonia, and I'm thinking, twinkle, twinkle, little star. And I was thinking, what is she talking about? And I just kept looking.
We had some good, funny conversations today.
Yeah, oh, MawMaw.
Yes,
I froze a couple of times with some goofy faces, so I know you'll go back and get those goofy faces.
Yeah,
I
and
always used to make art paint. Quincidone, Magneta, Magenta, Quincidonias. Is that where that comes from? Oh, hey, food for thought. Food Forest, listen to me. Look, you guys. Yes.
Hungry, dear.
Food Forest premature.
Premature? Darling, start over.
Food Forest. Permaculture.
That's good. No,
I know. But howdy, and yes, God is good. Peace.
Ann. Hello, Ann.
Hey, Ann. I'm not even going to say your last name because ain't no telling what come out of my mouth.
You can't mess up names like
I
that.
know.
I can mess up a name so bad.
I can too, Josie.
Watch any of my lives. I've screwed up names.
I relate. I can't pronounce 90% of people's names, but I try.
I apologize a million times.
I tell people I don't know how to edit. I don't even try to edit. I shoot from the hip. Some people like to edit videos and all that. No, I just have to go with it. And if I say something, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, they're gonna go back and see that.
Oh,
I've only erased one video. I had to. It was really bad.
That was when you first began, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. No, I had the most people ever. It was Google Hangouts, and we were all in there. First time Tommy was on. And the only way Tommy came in was if Derek sung to Tommy. Tommy said, I'll come in if Derek sings to me. So we were having the best time, and I threw that link out there, and everybody was jumping in until it was bad. I could not edit it, and I had to erase it. And I learned a lesson.
Sonia, they still depends.
What? What if why? Because you guys
she said next time she jumps on this channel, she's going to need to buy some kind of diaper.
Because I keep drinking coffee.
No,
that's so that she won't have to go to the
toilet. You know what I'm going to do as soon as we get off here? Run.
Kevin tried to Kevin tried to cut the lights out.
And you know what's happening.
Kevin tried to cut the light out on me. Everybody knows if you're at the theater, when the lights go out, it's over.
Yeah.
Kevin cut the lights out. And I just got more animated.
Was that a hint?
I don't know, Mama.
M&M's, Destiny.
He sure did.
M&M's.
And then I had to mute myself because I was panting like Bailey for those M&M's he was walking through here. I could almost smell him through the bag. It was like I heard the bag rattle, and I turned around. I was like, dang, he's going in the bathroom. He come back out, and I heard rattle, rattle. And I turned around and waited. And I felt like Bailey.
And he didn't even bring me any. And I'm his mother.
I bet he did.
No.
MawMaw, I could put some of the cereal in here and make you think you're eating them.
Or Cheetos. Put Cheetos in
Those
there.
Cheetos made me sick, MawMaw. I bet you sit back there.
You know why? You know
Yes.
why? don't you?
MawMaw sit back there and say, she could eat every one of them Cheetos, and I hope they make her sick.
You know what's going to happen when all of this is over and we go back to normal life? We're all going to weigh 50 pounds more.
Right.
I mean, all this comfort food, you know.
Yeah. And goodness gracious, I can't afford.
I can't either. I'm short, and the fat just shows up really.
Well, I
It's
used to
there.
be tall, but you know, I've shrunk.
I lost a half inch is all so far.
Mhm.
That I was
I've lost,
5'1.5" when I was
2 inches.
13 years old. I
Do
just
we
never
have
grew.
Smarty in the USA?
Smart. Now, where is Ian from?
He just told Yorkshire.
Oh, okay. England.
Are you asking if we have smart TV in the USA? I'm trying to
Probably
read.
ask if you're having a Smarty A in the USA.
Right. Okay. We have Smarty candy.
Smarties.
Okay. We
Yeah,
have.
he's in the UK. Oh, I have a friend in the UK. Maybe you know him.
That would be like saying, "Hey, I got a friend in Alabama. You may know him."
I know that.
Wait, yeah, I know Land Shark Picker.
No, you don't. Just by name.
He's been on here and did not charge me
know.
$39.99.
Oh, how much did he charge you?
I'm not gonna say.
Wait a minute. F9.
Look at those eyebrows.
I know. See, I got my eyebrows. I'm not gonna give out that. I'm not gonna give that information.
You don't kiss and tell, huh?
Wait a minute. Let me wipe it off. Let me wipe it off the screen. MawMaw, we're on my channel.
Oops, that's right.
So, do we have to behave or not?
No.
I think I blew that way a while ago. I think I messed that up way a while ago. Destiny, quit!
I think about an hour ago was one of the statements that we blew it.
Yeah, Bruce. Nothing. Nothing.
Know that.
I'm gonna drink my hot coffee and just wait. I'm gonna do like Destiny. I'm gonna get myself safe.
Your face tells it all. Oh man.
Look. These are laughing days, you guys.
Hey, better laugh than cry.
Denise says, yes, we have those.
Marty.
And you
Yeah, I'm
guys,
sure you know him, Ian. I'm sure you would. Oh,
okay,
man.
you guys. Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursday. It is my birthday on here. Not my personal birthday, but it is a year.
Oh, okay.
Thursday is 1 year. Now, tomorrow's when we actually did a cooking thing on here, me and Casey. But Thursday, bye, Swamp Picker. But
we run him off.
no, he's probably got to get some work done. Oh, Kevin does shut the door on me. I must be loud. Am I hollering, Mama?
No.
Casey says I do.
Not much.
It's not my birthday. It will be the show's birthday. 1 year. But I swear, I feel like I've known all of you guys forever.
Yeah.
Joe, I have known. Let me see. Casey started in the jewelry in September. Will be 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've known Joe that much. I believe I met Mary almost that long. San Juana, Dwayne, Cindy Love and Jewelry. MawMaw, oh wait, I'm awful with names. Every now and then she does come back in. I don't think she's doing as much jewelry now. She has the Shelties. And her little Shelties passed away.
Angie.
Angie. So see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't think she's doing quite as much. Although I don't have, not that I neglect anyone, I just don't have the time to go on everyone's live or, watch every video.
So, because of...
There's another one, darling, that I've been wondering about. Was that Julie
Drosi? I don't know if I've seen Julie
haven't
lately.
seen her in a long time. I hope she's okay.
Oh, thank you, Diana.
Hey, Diana.
But it seems like we all, I've known all of you guys forever. And your family, even if you did not send me your social security numbers to claim you on our taxes. I've been saying it for the past year, but I told Traci. I did not have very many videos before Traci and Derek come on with me. It was a help to have people come on. Destiny helped me with Google Hangouts. Casey would set it up for me real quick, but I wasn't learning for myself. So Destiny did a Google Hangout for Dummies video. Do you remember that video?
And you was the first one in line.
Yeah, and I would pull her video up, and I would do step by step what she said to do.
That's what you have to do.
And every day I did that until I could do it without looking. So Destiny helped me with Google Hangouts. You guys.
But it wasn't a Google Hangout for Dummies.
You did say you dumbed it down. So
no, I did not say I dumbed it down. I broke it down for people. No, we got to do this nicely here.
Okay, do it nice.
I broke it down for people like myself who have a hard time remembering how to do things step by step. It was just a little bit easier for them. But
you can write stuff down for me step by step.
Okay, Destiny.
Judy said you can claim her on your taxes.
But I can say for my end, it was a video for dummies to learn. I'm slow at this stuff.
Boy, you do fantastic.
Hey,
don't put yourself down.
I am good now.
You make us laugh, though, right? Destiny,
yes.
You make us laugh. Don't put yourself down.
I haven't used my inhaler in quite a few years. I'm about ready to have to go get it.
You guys made me grin after eating peanut M&Ms, and somebody's got a 64-inch TV that's watching this, and they're going to count how many pieces of chocolate is between my teeth, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, should I turn it on my TV?
No, don't you dare.
Sometimes at night, if I'm sitting at my desk, I'll turn and watch some of the videos on my TV.
Mine doesn't have that capability.
We all laughed harder when Dwayne was talking about that alien thing. I forget what he called it. You remember that day?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't remember what it was called.
MawMaw, there's been many days.
Yeah, he tends to get himself put in a corner a lot.
This one guy, I forget his name. He said he didn't have but one, and then Dwayne went with that.
That's all.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, Okay, Joe, you remember Jimmy Dean? He was a country singer.
Oh, yes.
All I did one day was make a comment.
What?
I made the comment. What? Is Jimmy Dean still alive? And everybody's like, who's Jimmy Dean? And I said, well, they still use him for selling sausage. And I just don't know if he's still alive, but they're using him in those commercials. Dwayne went wild.
No, I think.
He's not alive.
No.
But Dwayne went wild. And
all of a sudden we ended up with a Jimmy Dean and
Darlene B went wild with it. She still sends me stuff on Messenger.
Jimmy Dean was really a nice guy too, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
She wants to know
And
how the
Dwayne
birds are
still,
doing.
with all this shortness of food, sent me a thing to make sure that I had it stocked in my refrigerator. I'm like, really,
There's
Dwayne?
not a shortage of food. There's just a lot of hogs out there that think they want to buy it all.
Well, did you
Right.
guys watch the news conference where anybody who was caught hoarding and then trying to make a profit off of it are getting nailed?
That's good because
I'm
there was,
glad.
there was someone on eBay and they removed the account, but sold a deal of toilet tissue for $3,000.
Oh my goodness.
Who's the idiot that would buy it and pay $3,000? Who has $3,000 just to spend on toilet paper?
Rich people.
Well,
$3,000, period.
there was this one man said he bought 12,000 bottles of hand sanitizer, and he was nailed and said now he's got a garage full of hand sanitizer that he can't do nothing with.
Well, there's a comment out there on Facebook or says, do you people realize that buying all the hand sanitizers that to stop this virus, you also need other people using it.
Right.
You know? I mean,
Destiny?
because you're using all the hand sanitizers.
How are the birds?
Yeah.
Okay, so the birds are doing good. Mr. Pickles had another seizure the other day, but he's all right. And the two little birds, they are still in their cage till we can get their flight feathers trimmed, because otherwise I can't reach them when they fly around and it's time to go to their cage for the night. They purposely go where I can't reach them. They're sassy. They're very sassy. Yes, we're talking about you. Do you want to come say hi? Yeah? All right. Be right back. He wants to say hi.
Hey, Crystal.
Crystal, I agree with you, honey. I got my chocolate a while ago. All right, Ian asks why the handkerchiefs have not come back into fashion. Okay, I'm going to share this picture in case you didn't see it earlier. There I am. That's the only handkerchief I could find. It had skulls on it. And I could make the skulls talk. I could put it in my mouth and I made the skulls talk. And I thought it would make people stay away from me, but it just made people want to come closer and see what I was about. And Casey was not going to have people invade his perimeter.
Why is Mr. Pickles having seizures? Do you know?
It's his breed, and it's just something that happens. So with their breed, a lot of times, well, the reason why they got the name, yes, I know, kisses. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. I know. You want to say hi?
But Ian, don't you have to have something to dry with?
A cat, if it tears up your toilet paper.
He wants to go back real quick, but he wanted to say hi, and then I'll explain more in a minute.
It goes.
I done told everybody if your cat tears up your toilet paper, you know what to do.
Good boy.
Is the cat?
Yeah. Grab it by its ears and its tail and just
Kid.
tail and the ears and do this number. Cat dry. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I want to see
All right,
that.
you guys. This is Mr. Pickles when he does not get his coffee.
Yes.
I sent that to Destiny.
Oh.
Because that is Mr. Pickles when he doesn't get his coffee.
That is cute.
Oh, man.
Well, I hope everybody
Listen.
feels better after we get off here. Have we laughed enough?
We should feel better, shouldn't
Oh,
we?
Mary said that's her. Oh, Sonia.
Thank you, Anne. But yeah, so Mr. Pickle's breed, the reason why they call him a Quaker parrot is because they quake like they're in an earthquake. So
Oh.
they naturally shake. And around the age between 10 and 15 years old, they will start having seizures, which is normal for their breed. They're not sure what triggers them, and there's not much they really can do with it other than just to make sure that they're in a safe environment, because for a while he was having them a couple times a day, and to the point where he fell and his beak would bleed. And so, so we had to, I did a lot of research. You know, you have to have certain stuff that to apply to it so it stops bleeding and stuff like that. Their beaks are actually like a face. When you have a facial wound, it bleeds worse than what it really is. That's how it is with their beaks, or with his beak. And so that's one of the things that I learned about him. But we limit his exposure to certain things, and I thought it was because of the coffee, because he would get a little bit of my coffee twice, maybe 3 times at the most a week. So I thought it was a coffee, so I backed off of that, and it wasn't that. He was still having them. So we switched his bird seed, and did a couple other environmental changes for him, and he's not having that. Like, that's the first one he's had in like 2 months, I believe. So
Does he have something in his cage more now or not?
well, okay, so the way his cage is set up, he's not used to being where the door is left open, where he's free. He can go in and out whenever he wants. He's not used to that. Because for the last in his cage. Yes, we hear you. You gotta stop squawking like that. They know. Yes, I know. It's all right. It's okay.
I thought it had something to do with like the Quakers. You know, the actual Quakers that come over here.
No,
I didn't know it had to do with
quake,
that.
like if there would be an earthquake. And
That's
so,
like the faint goats, you know. What causes that?
what's that?
Like a fainting goat,
You know, the goats that just,
you know,
Right.
all over.
Yeah, certain noises or
You know, what certain things causes that.
yeah. Tommy wants one of them, by the way. I'm like, yeah.
all right, you guys, I'm going to have to do a shutdown.
Tell him to just come get me, and that'd be enough for him.
Yeah, we're all getting stiff. It's been what, 3 hours or 4?
4 probably.
Oh,
I don't know.
Thank you, Diana. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a quick shutdown, you guys, because I'm hurting so bad.
Well, thank you for having me. I enjoyed myself.
Yes, ma'am. I told you anytime.
Josie, I always love to see your shining face, hon.
Well, just tell me when I talk too much, though.
You do not talk too much. You are a nice.
Everybody thinks my hair's blonde, you guys. Everybody, no, it's a welder's cap. This is what you call when the tub was stopped up and I couldn't wash my hair, so I put on Kevin's.
You know what you remind me of, though?
His welding cap.
When women used to go around with their bobby pins and their hair curlers, years ago, women would even go shopping with. You remember the pin curls, the bobby
curls? Yeah.
Those.
Heck, I've seen them out with those plastic rollers. You know.
Yeah. I would never do that.
Hey, Sandra, I have not seen you in a while.
See what Crystal put.
Hi, Sandra. Yeah,
Hey, Sandra.
I have not seen you in a while, Sandra.
I haven't seen her either.
Let me.
Let me.
Hush, MawMaw. All right, type something again, Sandra.
She's doing good, she says. I'm doing good. Yeah, I had to go
Just
plug
type
in my phone.
type in hi, and you will be blue.
Okay, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. And sure
Same
enough,
time, same station.
we're going to have a party on Thursday. I hope you guys can be here. And I love you guys. Oh,
Sandra
she worked
Blue.
home babysitting. Much love to everybody.
Much love. I can't do it, but
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
Mama, just do this. That's what Tommy does because he can't.
Oh,
do it,
that's
he
right.
does this.
Yay!
He can't
Oh,
do the heart.
I
Do
love you
this.
guys. Sandra, come back. And Melissa Cape. All right, wait, Melissa. You got to retype something too. See, this is what happens sometimes when I end up staying on till 3 or 4 o'clock. But my hubby's home. He's working Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Well, you better go.
Melissa,
And you guys have a safe day, safe time. Be
bye,
safe.
everybody.
Okay.
I love you. Be safe. Have a great day.
Bye, you guys.
Bye bye.